Hello everybody, how's it going everybody? So actually might have to switch this up, so give me a second. And there we go, we're all set guys. So it's kind of loud. No. So the game might stop every time I actually click away from it, so I apologize. That's the issue, but yeah, so welcome. How's it going, Clint, Helen Wang? What's up, my bro? Thank you, appreciate it. Only me now. Hello, can I choose your Pokemon for you? That will change my day. Yeah, so there's something that I wanted to try, but if you want to suggest a Pokemon, that'd be cool as well, obviously. So I saw something because I kind of looked over the rules a little bit and kind of messed with it to see what this Nuzlocke is gonna be about. And to be honest, it's my first time ever doing this. And before we get started, let me actually see if everything's working properly. So give me a second. I'm actually gonna have to go on YouTube and check it out myself. I just want to check the audio because it's really loud in my ear. Yeah, so it's actually pretty loud, so it's good that I checked. So we'll just go around there. But yeah, so every time I click out of it, it's gonna pause or freeze it, so you know, don't worry about it. Sorry I won't be here forever. No worries, Helen. You know, I thank you for stopping by regardless. You'll give me some tips. Alright, so let me just one more time. And hello people, says Inkberry. Hello everybody. Alright. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry I won't be here. Oh, it is pretty loud. Alright, so we're gonna actually decrease it quite a bit because it's pretty loud. Sorry if you guys could hear me in the background. I'm doing a little double thing. Alright, so let me know if it's better right there. The audio for the actual game is quite loud right now. But alright, let's get started. So if you guys are not familiar with this whole thing, right, with the whole Nuzlocke challenge, this is something that Inkberry actually suggested. So it's gonna be really interesting. This is my first time ever doing a Nuzlocke. I've been wanting to do one since, you know, I found out, I heard of him. And I think the name is Munching Orange. That he's back. I don't know how long it's been. It's been years since let me just click on it because the noise, man, that's loud. All right, so let's just kind of follow through into this a little bit. So I did actually prepare ahead of time. The only thing that's probably not going to be working is the chat on screen. I wasn't able to get that working again. And we're doing, what region is the leaf green? I can't remember, but I think it's basically, it starts out with the Quanto, or the Quanto Pokemon, Helen. And yeah, so sorry Inkberry left. Oh, no worries. Inkberry likes to stop by every now and then. So yeah, they're the ones that suggested this game and to do the Nuzlocke, and then I kind of gave a poll out there, and I think there was like 12 votes last time I checked. I haven't checked recently, and it was a really close vote between Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Soul Silver and Gold. So it was pretty interesting. But for this one, we're actually gonna go Remember Me. Entry point. How's it going, Evan? Entry point. Ooh, have you commented before? Have you joined on some of the past live streams? Not too familiar with it, and I apologize for that, Evan. But yeah, so let's go with it, and welcome, by the way. So yeah, so let me just read out some. What is your favorite type, fire, grass, or water, says Helen? My favorite, actually, from the first region is always water, which is Squirtle. My favorite Pokemon is Blastoise, so you know I gotta go for my favorite Pokemon. But this being a Nuzlocke, you know, sometimes you kind of have to change it up a little bit and for different Pokemon. So let me just read into the Nuzlocke a little bit, that way you guys get an idea, just in case this is the first time you guys have ever heard of a Nuzlocke. But let me just go. Okay, so the Nuzlocke challenge is a set of rules intended to create a higher level of difficulty while playing the Pokemon games. Many challengers feel the rules also serve the purpose of encouraging the use of Pokemon that players would not normally choose, and promoting closer bonds with players' Pokemons. The rules are not in-game function, but are self-imposed on that part of the player and thus subject to variation. The name of the challenge originates from the comic series of the same name, which features a Nuzleaf resembling Lost character John Locke as a recurring gag character. So yeah, so this is not like a game that you could download. This is something that you could do for any of your games, Pokemon games, that is. And so there's actually a few different rules, and obviously we're gonna go over some right now. So the main I'm just gonna go over the main rules. All right, guys, so one of the main rules is that the only Pokemon that you're able to capture are the first Pokemon you encounter in every like route or city or whatever. Like every time, usually when you're playing the game and you enter like a new location, in one of the corners will say the actual area. Can you play Pokemon Unite? I've actually never heard of that game before, Helen. I have to look it up. Hello, Inkberry, welcome back. And so yeah, so basically every time you enter a new route, a new city, wherever it may be, you're only able to capture the first Pokemon you encounter. So if you knock it out, or whatever you might do, or let's say you run or you knock it out, or you just don't have any Pokeballs, then that's it. You're not able to capture any more Pokemon. Like, you have to wait till the next one you encounter. And the second rule, which is the main, like one of the most important rules, so these are, I guess, the top rules, is that if your Pokemon gets knocked out, that's it. Like, your Pokemon's out, you know, it's a goner. And either you can put it in your PC, or you could just, you know, let it go. So even though you can still heal him and everything, and he's still there, the whole challenge is that once he's knocked out, he's out of here. You know what I mean? So you know, you could release him from the computer, but I think the thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put him into my PC, have a specific page for him, for all my, or not him, but all my Pokemon that get knocked out, and just have it there. That way we could kind of see what Pokemon we started off with, and then which one, as you know, which ones ended up like getting knocked out, and that way kind of give a little tribute once the series is over. And once again, we go back to that. So since I could literally lose in the first battle, as soon as we choose our starters, there's a really good chance that we're actually going to, yeah, we're not gonna make it through the first challenge. So there's an issue right there. And Inkberry says, sorry I had to deal with something. How's everybody doing right now? Everybody, as for me, I'm doing great, Inkberry. So how's everybody? But yeah, so that's gonna be one of the issues, because I could literally end the series any moment, any day, any live stream, any moment, which is kind of like, you know, a little nerve-wracking. It's something that, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting for sure. So that's one of the rules right there. Actually, you can't lose the first battle. Oh, we can't? I've actually lost my first battle before, Inkberry. I actually got knocked out. I got a critical hit on me, and I ended up dying actually quite a few times. The Nuzlocke starts once you got Pokeballs from the professor. Oh, okay, so that's a better rule. That way you can just get it started and off the bat. So that's actually yeah, that's a good way of doing it right there, Inkberry. So I guess we'll do that once we receive our, yeah, because I mean, you know, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so we'll do that once we receive our Pokeballs. Then that's when the Nuzlocke starts. So I have a question for you, Inkberry, because Inkberry is the one that suggested this, guys, and they know a little bit more. Am I able to? No, I guess not, right? Because that's when I capture that's when I get the Pokeball, so then I'll be able to capture other Pokemon. So yeah, never mind, that makes sense. I kind of answered my question as I was about to ask it. But yeah, so some other rules are that if there's like a double battle or something like that where, you know, I could capture a Pokemon, which I'm just reading some of the rules from the challenge that I found online. Inkberry could correct me on some of them, or like what's the most, you know, the better rules, you know. And it said something about dealing with a double battle, and if you encounter like a double battle where you can capture a Pokemon, like the player gets to choose which one they want to capture. But as far as I remember, there's not really too many double battles, and usually they are against other trainers. So I don't know if that's gonna work out, so I'm just throwing that out there, guys. Another rule, let me just go back and go over them a little bit. Another one is that, let me see, let me go up a little bit. So I have some of the things right here. The player may catch the first wild Pokemon. The Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. And then the optional rules, the starter Pokemon must be released permanently, put into a PC. So that's kind of the same thing for the rest of them. And it says held items may not be used, but I think I'm allowed that. That way we could progress through the game a little bit more, and maybe if we actually get through this and, you know, I want to start another Nuzlocke challenge a little bit more harder, then I could always, you know, like add more rules and stuff like that and make it a little bit harder. So the number of Pokeballs able to purchase per Pokemon is limited to a certain number. I think I'm not going to do that once again. I think it doesn't really matter if you're only going to be able to capture one per route. So I don't think that's a thing. The Master Ball may not be used. That's another thing that I don't think, you know, that's usually towards the end, and I never really use it. It's just usually to capture Mewtwo and stuff like that, or like the legendary Pokemon. So yeah, so I guess the rest of the rules don't really apply. These are just more specific. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and run with those. So let me know, Inkberry, if there are any other rules that you think I should put out up front. The Nuzlocke starts once you get the Pokeballs from the professor. I only know the basic rules if Nuzlocke and all of them, but I can always try to help. All right, so we're just gonna go with that, which is the basic rules, and just, you know, follow through, and we'll see what's happening. All right, guys, so let's just jump into them. The Master Ball rule is something I didn't know. So I'm in the Wikipedia, and it's just adding like a bunch of rules, Inkberry. So there's not, yeah, it's just a bunch of extra rules that you could add. So it's just, you know, to make it a little bit more difficult. Obviously, this being the rules that we put out and we portray, then, you know, we could pick and choose. And since I don't want it that complicated, you know, then we're just gonna go straight out like that. And this goes back to Helen Wang's question, if she could choose, or if they could choose. Sorry, Helen, if I mispronounced. They said that if they wanted to choose the starter Pokemon. So this was actually in the rules where it says that to pick it randomly, but if you guys want to pick it, then by all means. It says that depending on your trainer ID, the last digit, if it's like 1 through 3, you have to pick a specific Pokemon. I am a boy. All right, Helen. Sorry about that. But so if it's 1 through 3, we pick one, and then if it's 4 through 6, we pick another, and if it's 7 through 9, we pick the other one. So that's another thing. So depending, Helen, if you know what you want to do, like, what do you guys think? Should we just let you guys pick, or because I could always do a poll? I believe I'm able to do that, or we could just do it randomly. I'd do a poll, but there's only a couple of us here, so I don't know what to do. So let me know, what do you guys think? Should I do it randomly, or do you guys want to pick? And since we're going through that, let's actually go ahead, and I already set everything up and got everything started. I just need to follow through the game. So I'll give you guys a chance to put in the live chat what Pokemon you guys think I should do as I go through the beginning right here. So let me know in the comment section, in the live chat. I mean, hello there, glad to meet you. There is only choose. we want to pick. All right, so Helen says they want to pick. Welcome to the Pokemon world. I'm fine with both options. All right, so if you guys since you guys are pretty cool with it either way, if you guys want to see which one's better, talk it between you guys, and yeah, we'll go through with that. So welcome to the Pokemon world, the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battling. We'll give you every good reason about the 3 starters. Alright, so as for myself, I study Pokemon as profession, Mr. Professor. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Alright guys, now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? We're a boy. I'm a man, but it only allows me to choose a boy. Let's begin. So we're gonna be boys here. All right guys, let's begin with your name. What is it? I still think Bulbasaur is the best choice, says Inkberry. So do you agree, Helen? All right, so we're just gonna go with TRD, Team Rocket Draws. So T, where's R, and then D. So I forgot which one was start. I think that's, yeah, that's start. I need to remember which with the button layout. Actually, you know, made my own layout, that way I could do it better. So I just need to make sure I remember which ones it is. So Inkberry says, I still think Bulbasaur is the best choice. It has a type strength for the first 2 gyms. And then Helen says, well, it is okay. Oh, you're in the USA? I usually choose Charmander or Squirtle. Oh, you guys are literally the opposites. So, alright, so let's just go for... you guys just want to do it randomly? Since you guys are kind of like, you know, opposing, we just do it randomly and just have a random, you know, like Pokemon. I don't even know how to check for it, but we could always check our trainer and see which one we get. So this is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? So let's just go with Gary, because every time I see this character, it just reminds me of Gary. Like, that's who I think it is, right? Even if I choose Green or if I choose other names, like I always say Gary. I sometimes pick Charmander just because. Alright, so let's just go with Gary. That's right, I remember now, his name is Gary. It's like Professor again, forgetting your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. The world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Yeah, says Helen Wang. So you guys want to go with Charmander? Alright, so let's just see. Is this is start? So if we go into our options, are we able to might as well just change some of these. Oh, what happened there? I actually wanted to choose this. So options. I guess I gotta go so fast. I have to go left and right. Battle scene on. Battle style. So this is another rule right here. The battle style, guys. So on the actual one of the rules that we're able to change on the Nuzlocke is the battle style. And what this means is that if we have it in shift, every time we're gonna battle a Pokemon, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, usually asks you if you want to switch your own Pokemon before they send out theirs. And this is what this option right here is. If we change it to set, we're not allowed. It'll just they'll just send out their other Pokemon and it won't give us the option to switch. So then after that, what that means is that if we are at a disadvantage, we have to actually go out and then go get another Pokemon in and get hit. So we're risking a hit right there. So how's it going, Angela Santos? How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. So that's what that means. So what do you guys think about this option? Should we set it as set or should we go with shift, meaning that we could always switch out? It'll give us that option and we won't take the extra hit, which now that I'm thinking about it, that makes it harder. That literally can mean you getting knocked out. So should we just go with shift? Hopefully you guys agree with me here, because I don't want to end the game, the Nuzlocke, too early. That's always an option, right? There's always a chance for us to lose that. I remember I won't be here for the whole video, sadly. No worries, Helen. If you pick Charmander, you'll have to try and get lucky and get a Mankey from Route 22 next to the first city after Route 1. Hi, Angela, and welcome, says Inkberry. Shift? Yeah. Alright, so we're just gonna go with shift. So let's just go with stereo. And let's go with the different frames. Get a little... something that goes well with our actual layout. So what do you guys think of my layout right here, where we have basically like a Game Boy Advance game? I don't know which one I like more. Kind of like this. I'm gonna go with that, guys. Alright. So, okay, I think if we just go to TRD, I believe. So, alright, so if we go with the trainer ID, it's a 2, guys, for the last digit. And if it's the last digit, it would be... let me see if I could go back. Alright, so the player's starter Pokemon must be randomly chosen. A common system is for the last digit of the player's trainer ID number is 1 through 3. The player must choose the grass type starter. So if we go through the randomizer, the randomization of choosing our starter, we would end up choosing Bulbasaur as our starter. Type 5 V goes with it. Well, oh, 5, let's see which one you're talking about. Oh, there's 10. Oh, it does. Oh, I really like the other one, the kind of like the aqua color. Let's go with that one. We'll put it out. Alright, so because my screen looks way different than yours, so I had to look at the live stream right now just to see what it looked like. Remember, okay, so I just reread that already. So what do you guys want to do? Should we go just with the randomizer, which would be a grass type, or you guys want me to choose Bulbasaur? Charmander. I want like a clearer answer. Just like Charmander, Bulbasaur. No worries, Silent. The stream will be still be watchable once it's over. If you want to, you can rewatch it. Yes, that's right, Inkberry. Thank you for that. All right, so let's just talk to our mom right here. Mom, right? All boys leaves home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. So let's just go ahead and look for Professor Oak. And I know that we have to go and run into the grass in order for Professor to come out. But before we do that, let's actually, you know, explore a little. This is something that I like to do in all the games. Just explore a little, talk to people. You know, you might find interesting things and whatnot. So here we have Daisy, which is Gary's sister, I believe. Hi, TRD. My brother Gary is out at Grandpa's lab. And that's actually the map right there that they have. It's a big map of the Kanto region. Now this would be useful. And I believe we have to come back after we are about to set out on our journey in order for her to give us the map. Is that right? Oh, look. Oh, okay. Press start to open the menu. Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. So this is just bringing me back so many memories, guys. I can't remember the last time I ever played a Pokemon game or Fire Red. I think the last time that I played Fire Red was like, I don't know, when I was in high school, which is a long time ago. Like over 10 years that I played this game. And I played a lot of it, by the way, so I do remember a lot. I'm not a complete noob. Alright, so thanks for the advice, says Helen Wang. Go with Bulbasaur, but since Helen leaves early, he can pick. Thank you, says Helen Wang. So you're welcome. So go ahead, Helen Wang. You want to choose? You said you like the Squirtle, and or no, you said you like the. What did you say you like? You said you like Squirtle and Charmander. Oh yeah, TRD. You have a potion in your PC. Ooh, see, that's something that I wasn't aware of. I don't even know where I'm going. So Helen, you're If you just want to let me know, Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle, we'll go with that. Alright, so I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Charmander. Alright, so it's chosen. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon's Professor Oak's aide. Alright, so... Oh! Guys, I just came out with this really good idea. This is a really good idea. It'll get me back into drawing as well. So maybe if we have a Pokemon that faints, I do like a speed drawing of them to kind of like in memory of that Pokemon that they ended up passing in Nuzlocke on the game. That'd be actually a really cool idea. And then at the end we could do like a whole, like I could do like a whole picture of a bunch of them, and you know what I mean, as like in, you know, my team and stuff like that. Man, that'd be really cool. All right, so Inkberry says there's a PC in your room. Oh my god, I'm always says in as I'm no worries, Inkberry. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and talk to Gary. Gary, what's what? It's only TRD. Gramps isn't around, dude. Come on. Alright, so we got our 3 starters, and like I said, we gotta go into the grass in order to actually talk to Professor Oak, and for him to I know the M is near the N. Especially if you're using your phone, Inkberry. I think it's a little bit harder for me on the phone. I always make certain mistakes like that. But like on the computer, I use it so much that I don't have too much trouble, but for sure on the phone when I'm typing. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, okay, wait, don't go out. It's like he comes out of nowhere. So, it's unsafe. All Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. Man, this is bringing so many memories, guys. I'm actually really excited. So thank you, Inkberry. So hey, Gary, Gramps. I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you come. Just wait. Here, TRD. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now, in my old age, this is something they should do. They should do like a series of where Professor Oak was younger. You know what I mean? It would have been, I think that would be awesome. Like if they do like a little series where, you know, man, that would be incredible. But now, in my old age, I've only have these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Gary, hey Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. All right, so let's go. So I believe this is Charmander, this is Bulbasaur, and this is Squirtle. So let's go with the first one. Oh man. All right. Squirtle is your choice. It's worth racing. So TRD. Decide on the water type. No. This one. Oh man, I had 1 out of 3, and I chose the last one. No. Alright, there we go. Charmander. Charmander is your choice. You should race it patiently. So, TRD, you're claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander? Yes! This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Receive Charmander. Alright, guys. So, now it's gonna ask us about renaming it. So, if you guys want to throw some names out there, and we'll randomly choose one. Yeah, so this is another thing about the Nuzlocke. If you guys are not aware, we have to name, obviously we don't have to, but we're gonna name every Pokemon that we capture. And the whole reason to us renaming the Pokemon and going into it a little bit is because for example, myself, I think only once out of all the games that I played, and I played multiple games, the same game multiple times. So I think only once I gave nicknames just because I wanted to try something different, but normally I wouldn't change their names. So this is something that, you know, you're trying to do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. So this is one of those things. Another reason that we're gonna give it nicknames is because it basically, you know, you kind of do like a little bond, you know, in between you guys. Since you named it, it holds a little bond, especially, you know, if you go, you know, you have it for a while and then it gets knocked out, then you know, you get closer to all these Pokemon, especially for Pokemon that you wouldn't normally choose, like Rattatas and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just a matter, just kind of appreciating all the different Pokemon that you wouldn't normally catch. Alright, so okay, that is a good idea. In memory of that Pokemon Sensei Berry, I think that will get me back into drawing, to be honest, but I just haven't had I don't know, I just haven't had that lacking words, motivation. Yeah, says Helen. I'm always happy to help. Inkberry chooses since she let me choose on the Pokemon. All right, so it's your turn, Inkberry. I think that's something we should do. We should do like every Pokemon, everybody gets to choose, right? I just realized the starter Pokemon are in the order of the Pokédex entry. Bulbasaur is the first, Squirtle is the fourth, and Charmander is the seventh. So that's why it confused me, because usually for the starters, you have Charmander in the middle, and then you would have Bulbasaur on the left and Squirtle on the right. That's kind of like the layout for those three starters. So that's why, like, that's what I thought, you know. So that makes sense if it's in Pokédex entry. Salamander is what always name mine. I'm a boy, by the way, Helen. Alright, so we'll go with Salamander then. Is that the name you want to choose, Inkberry? We'll go with Salamander, which basically that's what Charmander's kind of based on, right? Is it? No, I guess it's like more of a lizard, but still, it's basically they have the same look to them. What's I think Quagsire is the Salamander Pokemon. Okay, sorry though. No worries, Helen. I think Inkberry could agree that it's kind of hard, you know, referring to somebody here online, especially if you're using like somebody else's account, or just not having you know, an obvious name on your thing. No, you're fine. It's okay. Alright, so how do you want to go about this, Inkberry? Do you want to call it Salamander as our starter? So just in case you are going to choose it, let me just write it while I wait. Yeah, he's based off of Salamander, so yeah, that's a good name. Alright, so well, I need to get used to my controls or my button layout. Is he really based off of Salamander? Ooh, barely. Salamander. Is this how you spell it, by the way, Barry? Let me see. I know you wrote it down. Salamander. Yeah. Alright, so we'll just go with that then. Wow, there's 4 watching. You actually get a lot of people that watch Helen, but they don't watch like all together usually during the live streams. Right now, since I don't really live stream, a lot of people are not aware, you know what I mean? So not a lot of people are active in my channel where, like, you know, they'll watch my live streams. But for the playbacks, I always average like around 30 people, 30 views. That's typically what I average. And then obviously then I have videos that get a crazy amounts. Like I have a video right now that's like almost over 700,000 views, which is crazy. Another one that's like 400,000. So it's really crazy. It's just my channel is not a like day-to-day channel. It's more like, oh, how do you draw this one? Let me look it up. It's more of that kind of channel. It's not like a day-to-day. It's not a channel that you follow for everyday content. So that's why, like, I don't have that many, you know, concurrent, is that the word, concurrent viewers, and I'm not as out there. I guess that's another reason why I'm not yeah, sadly. I'm gonna search and see what he's based off. All right, so let's just go with it. Gary received Squirtle, obviously, so he's always gonna choose the opposing Pokemon. Oh, if a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it with it. At your side, you should be able to reach the next room. Alright, so let's talk to Gary. Gary, my Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours, and he's gonna ask us to battle once we walk past these shelves. Gary, wait, TRD, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. So even if we do get knocked out, we're just gonna go ahead and not start the actual Nuzlocke till we get our Pokeballs from Professor Oak. So Rival Gary would like to battle. You sound Squirtle. Squirtle. Okay, Oak. Okay, Oak. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Pete's sake, I don't remember him saying that before. TRD, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. Do not use Ember, says Helen Wang. Yeah, it's not gonna do much for sure, but rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. So I believe the only one we have is gonna be Tackle or Scratch. I don't think we learned Bobo till I think like level 7. Oh, inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Oh, Squirtle. See, I always choose Squirtle, so it makes more sense. Oh, okay, there we go. But the thing is, if he uses attack right here, he might do more damage. Should we get a critical? No. Oh, all right. Scratch. No, we didn't get a critical. All right, so there we go. We ended up winning the match, guys. Usually when they get criticals is when it starts to get it a little bit harder. Alright, so I'm gonna search and see. Yeah, sadly, says Helen, do not use Ember. Yeah, it says he's based off a salamander. I mean, Charmander. I guess that makes sense right there. And he does look like one, by the way, even though it's the opposite, fire and water. Oh, there we go. Oh, I didn't check. Alright, so I didn't check to see how many we got in each one, but obviously it seems like we're gonna be good overall. Our defense is low, but what we want more is our special defense, because once we get Charizard and stuff like that, or especially being fire, there's a lot of Pokemon out there that know water type, so it's gonna be, we kind of need that special defense. Wow, Gary Simberry senses Helen, advantage to disadvantage. Yeah, the thing is that they don't know any water type moves at the beginning, so the thing is that it's just unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. No, you picked the perfect Pokemon. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow, Gary, just like that. Yep. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Fire Blast is good. See, that's a really good move, but it's like, I don't know, I always have bad luck and I always miss. So I don't like always having, you know, relying on that. Usually that's like you know, last battles and like I just have nothing to lose. Bam, just go for it. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle and to toughen it up. TRD, Gramps, smell you later. I shower every day, Gary. Can't smell me. Fire Blast is actually a really good move. Alright, so let's just go ahead and I think this is one of the guys that gives us the Pokeballs, but I believe that's after, right? After we come back. May not look like much, but he's the authority of Pokemon. Yeah, I think it's after. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. I study Pokemon. Yeah, okay, so I guess it's after. That one of those is the ones that gives us the Pokeballs. Alright, so let's go and talk to Daisy, I believe, and to see if she could give us our map, and she's gonna let us know that Gary ended up going on his journey already. TRD, I heard you had a battle against Gary. I wish I'd seen that. Are you not gonna give me this a big map? Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I just took mine. Shower, Gary. Alright, so let's just go. I think we need to get the potion that Inkberry had mentioned. This is something that I wasn't aware of, by the way, Inkberry. Yeah, we need to heal up before we continue. So this is gonna be, it's gonna be really interesting, guys, because there's a good chance that we're gonna get knocked out and have to start over on our journey. We smell you. We smell good, Gary. Get it right, says Inkberry. I think you receive it from what item storage? Withdraw item. Yeah, we actually have it in the PC. Alright, so withdraw. There we go. So this is where all these are gonna come in handy. Big time. So like all those like different items that we're able to use and stuff like that. One of the rules is that you could not use any health items. You're not allowed to, but that's too complicated, so we're just gonna go ahead and just go like this. So I kind of want to stay in the bottom 2, and maybe we could defeat a couple Pokemon and then heal up, and then, you know, before we go up, because guys, it's gonna be so hard. All right, so let's just go with Scratch, obviously. And we had a Tail Whip. Oh, see, these are the critical hits. All right, so okay, critical. Okay, he didn't do that much, so we should be fine. There we go, level 7. Ooh, there we go, Ember. And also you get the map after you get Pokeballs. And no, the map from Gary's sister just only after you get Pokeballs. Sorry. For Pudges, PG. Alright, so we're just gonna level up one more level and we'll continue. Since now we have Ember, I believe it does more damage. I might also want to switch it up. Yeah, it does way more damage. Oh! We're going first. But like Inkberry said, we're not gonna, like, if we get knocked out right now, it's not gonna count until we receive the Pokeballs. That's when we're gonna get count the knockout. So we do get knocked out, guys, just ahead of time. It's not me just coming up with you know, random rules that way, you know, to benefit me. TRD, don't worry if you faint right now. Remember, the Nuzlocke doesn't start until you... Yes. There we go, Inkberry. The actual chat to me playing is like a couple seconds, I think, delayed. So there's so I apologize about that. YouTube is not as good as Twitch, and so yeah, so I apologize about that. But yeah, like Inkberry said, it doesn't count till we get our Pokeballs, which is gonna help a lot. I think doing it where if it gets knocked out at the beginning, it makes it a lot harder. And if we actually want to include that, we could do that on a later one, just to make it a little bit harder. I think I have to leave in a few minutes. No worry, Helen. Let's just go with Ember again, since we got 25 of them. Alright, let's just go with it. Let's just go on. Or seconds. Oh man, it's a Sinkberry. Oh man. Even worse. Oh man. And sorry to see you go, Helen, but you're always welcome. Like Inkberry had mentioned, the replay is always up there. I'm gonna make it into a series. I need to come up with the thumbnail. I ended up falling asleep, by the way. I was actually gonna start exactly at 7. I ended up falling asleep like around 5, and you know, earlier in the morning I did the whole day out and stuff like that. I couldn't get the chat working again, Inkberry. I wanted it like up on the screen, but I wasn't able to do that. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart as part of the convenience chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in the Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample, and here you go. And we received another potion. So you got another potion from that guy on Route 1. Yep, I did remember that. I would always try to get it in live chats in here. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to join, you know, and kind of be part of it, it makes it a little bit more better, especially... I don't know, just being engaged with the actual streamer, whoever's streaming it. While Rattata up here goes Salamander. Alright, so we're just gonna go with an Ember and throw it out there. Oh, there we go, we burnt it. I don't know why, but I kind of like this style of games more than the newer version, like Sword and Shield. I don't know, I just think this style looks way better. I don't know, instead of kind of like that 3D look to it, it would be more fun when you can join. Yeah, there we go. So now we should be a little bit better, and we could take out at least a Pokemon in this route. So all right, so I need to go actually and check out our Charmander to see what his nature is. So attack, defense, special attack, and special defense. So I think he's gonna be an overall. Not a lot of people join, so it's good to have someone new once in a while. And usually when I live stream Inkberry, that's when I get like new people. So that's a cool thing. When I streamed Phasmophobia, we had new people. When I streamed the Pokemon Snap, we had new people. When I streamed this game, when I streamed what was the other game, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So it's always like, I guess everybody has their own, you know, likes. All right, so I think we're gonna have an overall. Our defense is not the strongest, so let's actually go ahead and check it out. So Pokemon. All right, so Charmander, fire, hardy nature. I can't remember what hardy means, but we'll see once we actually go over here or not. Usually it will highlight it as I remember, but I think that might be for the newer games. So so our ability is gonna be Blaze, ups fire moves in a pinch. So just makes our fire attacks a little bit stronger. All right, so not bad. So I don't remember what hardy nature does. I don't know what, you know, which of the IVs are the ones that go higher or are more pronounced. I almost thought he was gonna battle us. I'm like, I remember him being a trainer. All right, so we're gonna go again and use our Ember attacks. But yeah, so I fell asleep and I didn't want to put an alarm on. Because wait, what happened? Just because I didn't think I was gonna sleep for long. I didn't even think I was gonna fall asleep. I just put my phone down because it was running low. I didn't even talk to this guy. See those ledges along the road, Inkberry. Another thing, if you don't know, there's an item you can find near Route 22. There will be a small path that goes up and then right. All right, we'll check it out. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. All right. Talking, and this is something that when I started playing Silver, I didn't know for like the first 2 times that I played it about these ledges, or I think the first time I didn't know till later on throughout the game, because I think later on in the game you know, they actually pop up more often and you kind of have to use them. But I remember not knowing about that and I was scared. I just didn't think you were gonna be able to go through there, so that's an interesting fact for me back in the day. But remember guys, I played this when there was no internet, so there was no way of me knowing this, so give me a break. Gotta go, bye friends, bye, have a good chat. I will watch the rest of this awesome video later. One last tip, train Charmander well, hope he evolves into Charmeleon. Alright, have a good night Helen, and thank you for everything. Salamander game 23, see you later, says Inkberry. We're gonna do some damage right now, and yeah, we'll level him up for sure. So it's been a while since I've played the game, and so I kind of want to just map out the whole game in my head. So you guys are gonna see me go around in all these different areas, and I know there's nothing there, but it's just helping me. So good night, says Helen Wang, and bye. Have a good night, my friend. Alright, so we'll go, and there's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. I always like talking to these guys. They always have something interesting. Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. They make all Pokemon completely healthy. And let's talk to the old man over here. Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. So let's look at the map. Let me just refresh my memory. All right, so we're gonna end up going up here. We got the gym right here. This is the area that I'm kind of scared of, right here, because it's really long, and yeah, there's a lot of trainers. Then we're gonna go into the Misty Gym. We're gonna go up here to I forgot what was his name, Lighthouse, and then this is the bike path, right? All right, guys, I mapped it out. Now I remember. I'm more familiar with it. All right, so welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Yes, sir. All right, let's just go ahead. All right, let's go. So when was the last time that you played this game, Inkberry? Like that you actually like, you know, actively played? All right, so let's just talking to some of these other characters, and then I think it's after we fight, or before, or in the city where we fight Brock, we get running shoes. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon. Caterpillar has no poison, but Weedle, or Caterpie, my bad, but Weedle does. Watch that, your Pokemon aren't stat, but Weedle's poison sting, they're so annoying. I just searched it in the Bulbapedia, and Hardy Nature doesn't do anything for stats at all. Alright, so I did kind of get an idea because they were all even. There wasn't like no obvious lack of one stat compared to the other one, and I know it's a little bit early for that, but it's really easy to tell at the beginning. All right, so let's just go ahead and talk to some of these characters, and thank you, Inkberry. All right, so those Pokeballs at your waist, you have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime and anywhere. All right, so there's a yep, it's an item. It's another potion. Is this Route 22? Is this the one that you manning, Barry? I didn't even check to see what route this is. It's been like I said, it's been like probably 10 years since I last played this game. Oh, it's this one up here. So yeah, this is the one you met. So it's not like that. I don't remember. I played this game I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, but I couldn't finish the Pokédex because it was a mobile ROM. So does it not allow you to, or how does that work? So if I go down here, this should be the same level, right? This shouldn't be high level Pokemon. So just in case, I'm not capturing any Pokemon yet, guys, because we don't have any Pokeballs yet. So the actual Nuzlocke hasn't started. I'm gonna give it a scratch. Scratch! Ooh, that was really close. Alright, so this is the Champion's Path. This is basically when we have all our 8. So this is a Pokemon I think I want to get for sure, Inkberry. And like you said, it's gonna come in handy. It's impossible to complete the Pokédex without getting a link. Oh, okay, so like to trade, right, and all that. Or especially like choosing or trading some of the Pokemon from the other game, right? Because there are specific Pokemon for each game. I think there's like 4 usually, 4 or 5 that are like that. Alright, so we're level 9, we're not bad. And another move that we could actually use, Inkberry, by the way, if we do level up Charmander fast enough, I believe is I don't know if we could learn Iron Tail, but that would be super effective against Rock. Also, what is the other one? Metal Claws? Is not Metal Claws? I can't remember, but I know there's 2 moves that we could use in order to be super effective against ground types. But I think we're gonna go for that Mankey. I think it's the smart move right there. And it's a Pokemon that I think I've only gotten once in one of my playthroughs. So it's not a Pokemon that I fully like choose and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what sucks, especially like back in the day. So I did actually went to GameStop and I did end up buying the actual cable. Oh, it's Metal Claw. There we go. Does learn. Oh, it's Charmeleon. All right. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? And yeah, so this is where after we return it's when we're gonna be able to kind of. I've got to buy more potions. You never know when your Pokemon will faint. This shop does good business and antidotes, I've heard. So that's something that we're gonna have to really get once we go into the Viridian Forest, I believe it's called. That's gonna come really handy for sure. So what is this? Trainer tips. The battle moves for Pokemon are limited by their power points PP. So I did know that. So what town is this? Shouldn't they have it next to the Pokemon Center right here? Or it might just say it once we come into it. Yeah, Route 1, Viridian City. So it is Viridian Forest. I'm just gonna go through the grass just so we could level up. Maybe it's Charmander. I forgot if Charmander learns. Well, it depends, you know, because there's some moves that only specific Pokemon evolved could learn, or if you level them up high enough without evolving, sometimes they do learn them. But like you said, to be specific on Charmander, I don't remember either. I'm just leveling them up, guys. I always like battling. For example, I know there's a lot of people that evade trainers just because they don't want to battle them and stuff like that. I actually look for trainers to battle them so I can level up. Because so once we reach the Elite Four, then, you know, it just gets really hard and you kind of have to grind it out and level your Pokemon up. So it becomes a little grindy. So if you do have that extra XP at the beginning, it really helps, because it's always easier to get XP or level up your Pokemon at the beginning for sure. Da-na-na-na-na. So there's a bunch of Rattatas. So for this one, we could either choose a Rattata or a PG for Route 22. Or not Route 22, whatever this route is. Route 22 was at the top. So those are, I'm already looking at the Pokemon to see which ones we could get. And I don't know, I kind of want the PG to get a flying type. Because the other flying type would be the Sparrow for Fearow. I used to avoid trainers until I got older, and now I fight as many as I can to get that XP. Yeah, it's really helpful for sure. I might want to battle a couple more times just to level up once more. So I don't know what I should do. Hang on, I have to search a rule. Alright, no worries. Let's just go with Ember just to knock it out. I'm not gonna round out of the PP because it's actually pretty high and I'm gonna heal up regardless. Even though my Pokemon's not really hurt, every time I'm near a Pokemon Center, I'm just gonna heal it for the simple fact that, you know, it regenerates your moves. And I know there's items for that, which is something that I normally don't use on my playthroughs, but for this one actually might come quite in handy, so that's something that I might get into a little bit more. Usually I just buy like the super repels or max repels, few escape ropes, you know, some full restores and hyper potions and whatnot. Alright, so we're level 10 now. I think I'm happy with level 10. Actually, before we continue, let's heal up. Just in case, you never know. They might add something to this emulator that I don't remember. Mom, TRD, you should take a quick rest. Thank you. I don't remember the floor being that color. It kind of looks like bamboo. Alright, so... Oh, TRD, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Dun, 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 dun. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it in order. Thank you. Gary, oh, so we are gonna battle Gary, I believe. I almost forgot, says Gary. What did you call me for? Ooh, oh, go right. You forgot again. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. TRD and Gary, take these with you. Here you go. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. There we go, guys. The Nuzlocke officially just started. So now any Pokemon that faints or that we don't catch in the specific routes, then, you know, we're here. So we'll see how it is. And I might have to take a small break in just a little bit, guys, because I didn't bring a drink, and actually I do have one, but I'm almost running out, and I'm doing a lot of talking, so my mouth's getting dry really quick. And I just want to say thank you guys all for the likes We have 5 likes so far, so thank you, appreciate that. And if you guys are watching the replay, make sure to leave a like, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, likes actually do have a big effect on the channel, so the more likes I get, the better the channel does and the more motivation I get. Tier the Pokeballs in the Pokeballs pocket. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream, but I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you to fulfill my dream for me. I think Professor O gave up on that once he saw that there was like other generations, other regions, and he's like, man, there's like 1,000 Pokemon, there's no way. You have to catch like a Pokemon in everyone every year. I think there's an optional rule where you can get a re-encounter if you run into a Pokemon you already caught. I don't know, Inkberry, that's a lot. That like adds so much to the game. I feel like that's like a kind of like a safety net, which I don't know if I want to go with. Kind of want to make it, you know, like this, where if I don't capture it, it's you know, it makes it, I don't know, it makes it more interesting. What do you think? Because then you know, I kind of get more involved, I get more into it, because it's like, oh, I don't want this to die, so you know, or to faint. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. All right, Gramps, leave it all to me. TOD, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I guess for the Pokédex. I know, I'll borrow a tan map from my sister. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Haha, don't bother coming around to my place after this. That was a little hint that he throws at you to like, hey, my sister has a map, by the way. Pokemon around the world wait for you, TRD. I thought this is the guy. I think it's a different game then. I don't blame you. Nuzlocks are fun and very exciting. I studied Pokemon as Professor Oak said. I think it's for the silver games that are the silver and crystal, where that's the guy that gives you the Pokeballs. I thought we were gonna battle Gary, but I guess not. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, take this. This will help you. Kind of adding words to her that she's not even saying. TRD put the map in the key items pocket, so we might have to. No, I don't know if we could should register it into the select button, or we're healed, right? So I don't think we need to go and heal again. All right, guys, so we got 5 Pokeballs now. If we encounter any Pokemon right now, that's the so I guess we don't even really get to choose. I said earlier, I don't know if I wanted the PG or the Rattata, but I guess it doesn't matter. Oh man. All right, so the more that we're going through this, the realer it gets. So we'll see what is the first Pokemon that we have to capture in a way. Oh no, I'm getting like, okay, it's a Rattata. I kind of wanted the PG. Oh, I have to be so careful because I can knock it out. So, oh man, guys, I don't know. Oh, what should I do? Should I just throw a Pokeball first and then just in case I knock it out? Because I don't know if I'll use Scratch, if it's gonna knock it out if I get a critical. So let's just go ahead and throw a Pokeball first, just for whatever, you know. There's still a chance that we can capture it just by throwing a Pokeball at it. So let's kind of be smart about this. Come on, Rattata! No, Rattata! Well, Rattata use Sacco, so there's no way it's gonna knock us out. Should I use Scratch? Because I don't know if I'll knock it out. I knew it. Scratch? Alright, let's go with Scratch. Oh, man! If that was a critical, that would have been it. Inkberry, we risked it all. Oh, man. So, yeah, it wasn't a smart idea to level up to level 10 ahead of time. We should capture it. And then we don't have Bulbasaur, Inkberry, to use Paralyze or to sleep them, right? And another issue with Charmander is that we could burn them, right? We could burn them. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws on hard things to wipe them out. whittle them out. So Rattata, Pokemon 19, and it's the mouse Pokemon at a height of 1 foot and it weighs 7.7 pounds. Pokemon Nuzlocke, the risky game. This is what it all comes down to. How's it going, Nox? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Alright, so let's just go with it. This is so exciting. I love it. It is. Alright, so we're gonna give it a name. Alright, so are you still here, Nox? Since Inkberry actually chose the name for Charmander, then you could choose the name for Rattata. Any nickname that you want to give it. And it can't be the same name. So if you're still here, Nox, what would you like to name this Pokemon? Hello, sis Inkberry. Oh man, guys. Yep, you got it right. Alright, nice. So you got the privilege, Nox, to oh, it's actually came up on my OBS before on the chat. That's interesting. So you got the privilege to give a nickname to Rattata. Ah man, it's gonna be interesting. So Rover? Alright, we'll go. Actually, that's a cool name. I like that name. I was gonna say, well, you say I was gonna go get something to drink, but you were actually pretty quick. I know I kind of put you on the spot. I don't know. It's just like, oh, hi guys. Oh, I have to name it. All right, we'll go with Rover. I don't know, man. No, that's perfect. All right, so we'll go with Rover. That's actually a nice name. I like it. I don't know why. Especially being, I guess like Rover, when I think of Rover, it makes me think of like a Pokemon that's on all 4 legs, kind of like a small Pokemon on 4 legs. And so, you know, and this is just me thinking of Rover, so I think that was perfect for this. All right, so I need to make sure that PBB Games, how's it going? Drip. All right, so let me actually check that the Rattata is not on the first one. Little Drip says so PBB Games on the next one. If you stick around, man, you're welcome to name the next Pokemon, which is gonna be on Route 22. So it could be. Okay, so this is another question, Inkberry. What if it's the same Pokemon again? Any corner can name the Pokemon. Comer can name the Pokemon that's a rule now. If a new person comes, they get to name the next Pokemon. There you go. Alright, so he is on the second one. So, I don't know, guys. Should I go heal up before we continue? I mean, we're almost to the next one, so I don't think it's necessary. Especially having... So, no more catching Pokemon in this one. Hello and welcome, sis Inkberry. Alright, it's gonna be interesting. Take out our Salamander. Alright, so we'll just go Ember and try to knock it out. That way we don't get any damage done. The only thing that I'm not looking forward to right now is talking to the old man where he helps us learn how to catch a Pokemon. Alright, so we're in Viridian City. I don't believe, other than here, other than fishing a Pokemon, which it still counts, by the way. It still has to count. Because we're in a new town, you know, it's a new area. So if we get our fishing rod, we could come back and get a Pokemon there. Right? Alright, so let's go ahead. We hope to see you again. Inkberry, that's an optional rule. If your first encounter is a Pokemon you already caught, you can get another encounter until you get a new Pokemon, huh? What do you guys think I should do? So, should we make it where, if, for example, in another route I encounter another Rattata, should we make it where I have to capture that Rattata? Or should I make it where it has to be a Pokemon we haven't captured yet? So, if we run into a Rattata, it wouldn't count. We would have to choose, like, a newer Pokemon. I think that'd make it more interesting, because then that would give other Pokemon a shot, right? Alright, so let me see if I can go buy some more Pokeballs, because they're actually going to come in handy. I don't know how much money I have right now. Alright, so hi there. So we're gonna buy. Pokeballs are 200 and we got 3,000. So I believe we have, it doesn't tell us how many we have. A new Pokemon. Alright, that makes sense, PB Games. I think just choose a newer Pokemon. Alright, so you guys all agree. Thank you. I kind of, yeah, that's what I wanted to go with as well, but you know, it's kind of hard. It's my first Nuzlocke, so all right, so we're just gonna buy a few. We got 3 in the bag, so let's just buy 5. Just because I know that we're gonna have to get some antidotes and stuff like that. For sure, the antidotes, I'm just gonna buy 3 for now. I could always come back. And then the potions, I'm probably gonna buy like 4 of them. I got 3 in the bag. I'll buy 3 right now. I don't think we'll need more than that for right now. So, alright, we'll just go with that. We still got some money in the bank. He has more money than I do. Hello, Derek, and welcome. Oh, Derek's here. How's it going, Derek? To make it easy, you should go for that optional rule so you don't have a team with already caught Pokemon. Hello, Derek, and welcome. Yeah, that's the smarter way of doing it, I guess. And it makes it more interesting. It doesn't make it boring, because I feel like that would become a little boring. Raining City. Alright, so I'm gonna make it that rule, guys, where I could come back just because I didn't capture one. I haven't encountered one, so there's no way of me capturing it, right? So I could come back, get one from the water, because I still haven't encountered a Pokemon in the city. So I could always capture like a Magikarp. So let's go over here and see if we can capture another Pokemon. And then Nox can choose the name for this one if you're still here. So it's gonna be first come, first serve, and you know, if you're still here. So if you leave and, you know, I capture a Pokemon, then obviously it's gonna go to the next person, and it is the one that I wanted. So I'm actually excited for capturing the Mankey, which is gonna be kind of scary, guys. Alright, so for sure I'm not gonna attack it flat out. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at it, and then I might switch to the Rattata and maybe hit it once. Embrace us. Come on. Alright, so let's just go with the Pokeball just in case for whatever reason I do capture it. Let's go, says Singberry. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna throw another one, guys. I just don't want to risk knocking it out, because that'll set us back quite a bit if we knock this Pokemon out. But at the same time, I don't want to run out of Pokeballs, because then... Oh, we got it! There we go! Good to see you doing a Pokemon playthrough again. Really like Pokemon Snap a few months ago. Yeah, Derek. It's just, I don't know, like that game started to become like kind of like to level it up. It became more grindy. And I know they added an expansion, but I don't know. I just never went back to it. But yeah, it's really fun doing these. Pokemon Snap was really fun, says Sinkberry. I might download the expansion pack, or maybe I'll wait to the next one. That way we have more, you know, more stuff to look at. Let's go, Mankey. All right, so Nox, you get to choose the name for Mankey, so choose wisely. No, wait, Nox chose the... Yeah. No, wait, you chose the other one, right, Nox? Yeah, you chose the other one. So the next one in line would be PB Games, if you're still here. And PB Games is not here, then it goes to Derek, I believe. So we'll give PB Games a second just in case he's still here. Light and agile on its feet, and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. And it's Mankey, number 56, pick Pokemon, at a height of 1 foot 8 inches, and it weighs 61 pounds. Alright, so it seems like PB Games is here. Yeah, Nox shows Rover. I remember now. Let's go, Mankey. Alright, so PB Games is here, so you get to choose. And while I'll give you a little bit, I'm gonna go get something to drink really quick. Heracong. You want to call it Kong or Heracong? I'll give you a second to think over it. Let me go get something to drink. It'll only take like 30 seconds. Alright, guys. Give me a second. That way I can last more time playing. Alright, I'm back. You guys can probably hear me. Alright, there we go. Alright, so All right, so PV Game said Kong, good name. It is good choice, Kong. All right, so we're just gonna go with Kong. Nice name, Mr. King Kong. All right, so give a nickname. Yes, we're gonna call it Kong. There we go. I just like how it's all capital letters. I believe I probably called Banky Kong before. I don't think it's the first time I've ever named a Pokemon Kong. Alright, there we go. Now we got another Pokemon, and I don't believe we injured it. The only issue with that is that he's level 2. So we're gonna have to send them out first, and then send out probably Charmander or Salamander. I need to remember to call him by the nicknames. That's the whole thing, what it's all about. So alright, so let's just go ahead. Ah, man, he's level 2. Alright, should we switch them and try to level them up a little bit? Is that the smarter idea before we go ahead and talk to the old man? I think I named my Chimchar Kong once. I don't think I've ever chose Chimchar as my starter for... Is it the Unova? No, it's not the Unova, right? Region? Is it the Unova? I gotta say that one of my favorite anime series for Pokemon was Diamond and Pearl. I really enjoyed that series back in the day when it came out. Alright, so let's switch them up. Okay, Kong will learn a fighting type move pretty soon as it levels up. Alright, good, because we're gonna need it for the first gym. And I'm sorry guys if a Pokemon gets knocked out. That's the last thing that I want. So I'm sorry that if it's your Pokemon, the one that you guys chose. It's just, you know, it's part of the game, so it's gonna tend to happen. I'm so nervous. Okay, they're both level 2, so even though for whatever reason we get stuck, we don't have to. Yeah, Chimchar was Diamond and Pearl, but I can't remember the region. Was it the Unova? Because I don't know if Unova was black and white. Alright, let's switch Pokemon just to make it a little bit more easier and less likely to get knocked out. And now that I look at I don't remember which one it was. Okay, let's just go ahead and use Ember. We're gonna rely a lot on Salamander at the beginning. I think for the first few gyms, we're gonna rely a lot on Salamander. Wait, did he not get any XP? I didn't see if he got any XP or not. I gotta go do some stuff. I'll see you if I can't come back before you end the stream. No worries. See you guys, says Nox. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, the replay is always there, just in case you do want to follow up and see what you missed, by the way. Wow, Rattata. I can't remember if we ended up getting the new Diamond and Pearl remakes are going to be so amazing to me. Yeah, Derek, I'm actually pretty excited over that. I prefer that over the new game that's gonna come out, over the Arceus Legends, or I forgot what it was called. I'm looking more forward to the remakes. I played a lot of was it Ruby and Emerald? I played more Emerald because that's the game that I had, but I played Ruby because that's what my cousin had. That's the first game that I played, and for that region. And then I ended up buying the Emerald, and that became like one of my top games. Have a good night or day in case you don't come back, says Inkberry. Alright, so Kong. Wow, he's not leveling up, huh? I remember, I mean, he's level 2. He should get a lot more XP. He should level up quicker. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited about those remakes, man. Alright, so I need to remember to switch. I'm gonna have to change Salamander to second place because I feel like I might choose the other one instead. I might choose Rover. Alright, so let's go with Ember. Alright, so Inkberry, it learns low kick at level 9. Oh, there we go. Okay, so its attack is higher, so it's gonna be a physical attacker. And an issue with Mankey is gonna be with flying types, and we're gonna encounter a lot of flying types that learn wing attack, and our special defense is holding up there. So yeah, it might be good. Now that I think about it, I don't think we went ahead and saw the other one, so let's just go ahead. So Mankey is gonna be a mild in nature, and it has Vital Spirit, which prevents, oh, there we go, that comes in handy. And yeah, so I guess it's not for this game, where it kind of gives you an idea of what type of nature it is, which is gonna be higher. I guess it's just for the newer games, but pretty interesting for sure. So let's go with Rover and check it out. So it's calm nature, all right, and it has Runaway, makes escaping easier, so it's gonna, and see, that's another rule that we could add to the game, by the way. So we cannot run away from games, but for battles, but I think that's gonna help. What do you guys think? Should we not allow to run away, or should we make it where we're able to run away? Like, if let's say we're going through a round, we don't have what is it, repel, are we able to run away so we don't have to deal with all these other like low level Pokemons, or risk getting knocked out? What do you guys think? So all right, so I think this one's gonna be a higher speed. Can't remember the nature. I might look into it after the stream. That's something that I should have done at the beginning, by the way, but I didn't. Okay, let's switch Rover with Salamander. That way I don't accidentally choose Rover and have it get knocked out. That's the last thing I want, to be honest. Alright, so we got another PG. So should we level him up? Level them up a little bit, or what do you guys think? Should we just go and just have them and battle all these other trainers and stuff like that? What do you guys think? How should we deal with leveling up all these other Pokemon? Should we just grind them up here, or should we go higher and then level them up there with a little bit higher level Pokemon? If you want me to search what a nature does, you can ask. I have the Bulbapedia. Oh, nice. Yeah, because I think, I mean, for Rattata, it's gonna be speed. I feel like it's right there. So Derek, the nostalgia pipes over anything else for me. I play Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum daily, 2004 to 2009. The remakes make me feel younger again. Exactly. I know exactly how you feel, Derek, for sure, man. I never played Platinum. That's one of the games I never played. And then I think after, I can't remember. I played Emerald, and then after that, the next game that I ended up getting was Black and White, and I ended up getting, I believe, White. I think so, but I only played it for a little bit. I didn't like finish the game, if that makes any sense. Ooh, almost attacked. Nostalgia hits different when you get older. Yes, it does. Trust me, Barry, when you get older, it's gonna hit. You're still young, my friend. I don't know how old Derek is, but Barry, when you're at least my age, I'm 30, by the way. You're 31, I think now. Man, I'm 31. It's gonna hit for sure. Like, for me, this game was, like I said, like over 10 years ago. Gotta be like probably like 12 to 15 years ago that the last time I played this game. And I played a lot of it, by the way, so I played it for like a couple years, I think, multiple times. All right, so we almost leveled up Kong. I might get him up to level 4 just so he can match, you know, be a match to some of these other Pokemons, because I don't want to spend too much time right here. And Emerald and Diamond and Pearl are my favorites, says Derek. Yeah, Emerald for sure. See, the thing for me, I started off, I never played blue or red or yellow, or not even green for the Japanese version. The first game that I played was Silver, and I played the heck out of Silver, and I still have that, by the way. Mine is actually X and Y. See, X and Y, I ended up getting X, and I didn't finish it either, Inkberry. So I didn't finish X and Y, I didn't finish Black and White, and I bought Sun and Moon, but I never played it. Isn't that silly? I bought it and I bought a 3DS just to play that game, and I never played them. And I lost my 3DS. I have no clue where I left it. Forgot this game. I had Fire Red. Yeah, mine too. Fire Red. See, I grew up with these games with my cousin. My cousin we would get the opposing game. I had Silver, he got Crystal, and that way we could trade and stuff like that. I remember having the cable, like I mentioned before. So it was actually pretty fun, and we would trade and battle. So we would level up to like level 50 in battle and stuff like that. And then for Fire Red, I ended up getting Fire Red. He got Leaf Green. And then that's it. And then we both grew up, and he got kind of over Pokemon hating, or I moved, in other words, I ended up moving, and we never really played anymore. We basically grew up, and it just didn't, you know, he moved on and I stayed. I stayed with Pokemon. And it's really cool because now at my job, it helps me out, because I work at an online company where we sell online, and it's a lot of donated goods. So I come across a lot of Fire Red games. I come across a lot of like Pokemon games, and recently we had a bunch of just the games. Like we had Soul Silver. We had a bunch of like games where it was just a case and the box. There was no games, and I believe there was like 7 different boxes, and they sold for like $300. And then I was like surprised. I was like, why are these selling so high? And I looked them up, and sure enough, like the platinum games, the black and white and stuff like that, they're selling like around $40 to $60 per box with instructions and everything. So I guess it goes back to people trying to collect their stuff, reminiscing or whatever of the stuff, you know. No! Oh no, what am I doing, guys? I'm talking too much and I'm not paying attention. You almost got Kong knocked out. Okay, we need to be careful. I didn't realize Salamander was so low. Alright, it's time to go heal. Alright, that's why I stayed up in the top row of bushes, just in case that ended up happening. I kind of got too much into my story that I forgot to search Pokemon. Pokemon Y was the first Pokemon game I ever finished. The Slinkberry, X and Y, it's awesome to me. The cute story and style. Ah man, you're making me wish I played it. No, Kong says Inkberry. No worries, we ended up saving it. Cool, says PvP games. Ruby and Sapphire, is that the ones that you played, PvP games? Is that, or are those your favorite? You just got King and almost lost it. I know, I got too much into my story. You said King. Did he say? Yeah, you said King. I didn't get it till you wrote Kong. I know what you meant, so I didn't even realize that you wrote King. But I mean King Kong, right? Oh, again. Alright, so I need to remember this. So this is gonna be an issue. I need to stop talking. Concentrate. But, I didn't even know what I was saying. Alright, so we're gonna level him up once more. I forgot how much XP he had. So let's see how much XP he has. Yeah, let's level him up one more. Do you play Pokemon Showdown? No, PB Games. That was a game for the Nintendo GameCube, right? Or is that the app? I know there's like an app game or a page game where you could choose like any team you want, and you could just battle each other. Or is that the one you're talking about? I'm not familiar with the name, but I'm familiar with some of the games out there. Because I know there's a game that you play online, and you get to choose the Pokemon you want and stuff like that. And it's kind of like old school. No? So it's not for the GameCube? Yeah, it's okay. It is a browser game. That's what I meant. All right. No, I've never played it. I think I got it once just to try it out back when I heard of it, like 5 years ago, maybe. But no, I can't. To be honest, it's not a game that I played. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the 2010 remakes of 2001 Gold and Silver, are very super expensive for some reason. I think the Pokemon Company didn't make that many copies of the game. Yes. So they've been going up as well. I do have my own, and I believe I still have the box for that game. I actually really enjoyed that game because it was one of the first games that came up with the new style. And I really like that style for those games, for the remake Soul Silver and Heart Gold. I just like the whole style. I even did a Let's Play on my channel here a long time ago. Oh, hey, PB Games actually would be a cool game to maybe go against you guys and battle, because most of us could actually play, so that'd be a interesting game that we could look into, and maybe we could make live streams where we battle each other. I think some of the games are just more expensive than along with any other game Pokemon thing. In my opinion, because I think, what was it? I think it was like Black and White and Platinum. I think Platinum is the most expensive one right now, because when we've gotten it at work, is the one that sells the most. And you have Fire Red, Yellow, or not Fire Red, Red, Blue, Yellow. They usually sell for like around $30, and then Platinum sells for like $80. So it's pretty crazy. Okay, there we go. We leveled up Kong. So we raised the speed and attack. So it's gonna be a speedy Pokemon. Usually it's gonna, which comes in handy because it's gonna allow us to attack first. Alright, so now let's switch them up. And now that we have Kong leveled up, let's switch him with Rover. Alright, Rover, it's your turn. It's your turn, buddy. Is it on Game Boy? I have OP Team. Oh no. Is it on the Game Boy? It's on the DS, I believe, for Soul Silver. That's what you're asking about. And yes, Platinum is for the Advance, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Red, Blue, and Yellow are in the Game Boy. And I want one. I wanted to get Blue just because Blastoise is my favorite, and as a collection. But what I was gonna say, and I just haven't had the money to buy one. I always bid on them. I always bid like $25, $30. A lot of them are not in the greatest condition. They're obviously like damaged and stuff, played with. So I don't want to go too much on it just because I want a decent condition one. That way I could display it. So I've been slowly just checking out here and there. Because it's not... So we're just one store of in the whole nation. The whole nation has multiple stores. And... it's a lot of stores. I don't know how many there is, but we're just one location. So I only see the games that we come across. But so I always try to get the other ones, and yeah, they usually go for like around $30, $20 to $30, and a better condition will sell for like $40 to $50, which is kind of crazy. And the reason that I think they go so high, especially the boxes, is because people are reliving their childhood, right? And a lot of people, they want to, since now it's all about selling and like holding on to stuff for later in day, a lot of people either just have the game, you know, they either threw their box away or whatever, they lost the little booklet that comes in it, or you know what I mean, or their box is damaged, or for whatever reason they want just the box and the instructions in good condition so they could you know, put away their own game and then save it, you know, and then maybe one day sell it for a lot of money like later in the years, or they want to have it as a display. Because I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of people are displaying their Pokemon collection, so having one of those games up there, especially one of your childhood games, you're willing to pay a lot of money. Trust me, I know. Spent a lot of money on Pokemon cards. The most expensive one that I bought was $300, and I ended up paying $300 for a Shadowless Blastoise, which is my favorite card, by the way. Well, I guess it is awesome game. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, 2001 Crystal in good shape is hard to find. Yeah, So it's gonna, you know, since it's hard to find, it's gonna boost up the price for sure. Eminence Mask, how's it going? Hello. How you answer the following questions decides whether I become a returning viewer or not. What do you see when you look at my profile picture? Oh, is it a Piplup? I'm gonna say Piplup. I can't see that far away. Hi, Eminence. It's just so hard to say that word. And welcome to the stream, Derek. Good, cool job. You get to see a lot of stuff. Yeah, man. Like the other day, I saw like a barbed wire for something, and I actually took pictures. And this is something that I was thinking of doing, of like posting up like stories here on YouTube and just showing, you know, some of the items that I encounter. Like we get a lot of Picasso stuff, you know, like paintings and stuff like that. You know, we get like a lot of interesting things, a lot of older stuff, you know, a lot of really expensive items. And you know, so it's, I relive my childhood a lot. And I'm not saying with the paintings, I'm saying like for game, like, you know, we get a lot of game systems. I do a lot of games, a lot of systems, Ataris, 64s, PlayStations, PS3s. Like I see all this come in, and I'm the one that's like folding everything together already. So it's really interesting, and I encounter a lot of stuff. So I started taking pictures and maybe, you know, uploading stories and showing like, oh, this is one of the interesting things that came here, you know, and just sharing it. So I don't know, I thought that was a cool thing. Eminence Mask, it's an Eevee with the pumpkin on its head. It's so hard because for me you're so small. On mine it's so small. I drew it myself. Nice. Yeah, because I see the shadow. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, like I can't see. I know there's a something there, but there's no way I'd be able to check right now. I don't see no lines. I just see white and gray. So I just try to kind of get the form, and the first thing that came in mind when I saw it was a Piplup. So I didn't even look at it. Eminence, by the way, it was just me guessing for what I was able to see. Like everybody's, I can't see PB Games profile picture. I can't even see Inkberry's profile. I just see that it's purple and blue. Like, I think Derek's is like desert picture, if I'm not mistaken. That's the only thing I'm able to see. So for me, it's really, really small. I can't even see it. All right, so let's just go ahead. Okay, so go to garage sales for old Pokemon stuff like games and cards. Oh man, have you found anything cool? And Derek says $300. Is that for the box, for the gold, the crystal, heart, gold, soul, silver box? That's crazy, because I have mine. I still have mine. So with the booklet and everything, I believe it even has the little thing that came with it, the little, like, I remember it had like this little keychain thing. All right, so I'm just gonna play, guys. We're talking a lot and I'm not doing a lot of playing. It's an Eevee with the pumpkin inside. Nice. Getting ready for Halloween. Good job, since Inkberry. Spooky Eevee. The best I've ever got was a Raichu GX. Oh man, is that from... That's from the... From Hidden Fates, right? Is that the one that you ended up getting? Oh, we're gonna level up our Salamander right now. Because I follow a page on Facebook, and a lot of people show stuff that they find, dude, and it's crazy what people have found, especially like in card shops, but mostly like it's in garage sales. They get like these crazy cards, a lot of like shadowless stuff, because I guess they encounter like older folks that are selling their kids stuff, you know, like either their kids went to college or whatever, or you know, they no longer live there and they're selling like a bunch of stuff, getting rid of, and then they don't know anything about Pokemon, so bam. So that's why as well at my workplace, we run off donations, so everything's donations. So a lot of the stuff is people that donated, and we've gotten, I even made a video on this. We ended up getting a first edition Shadowless Blastoise, first edition Shadowless Venusaur, and a bunch of first edition Shadowless cards, Red Cheeks Pikachus, and I was like screaming, and everybody there, like there was only another person that knew about it. One of my coworkers that's familiar with Pokemon as well, and so he knew what it meant, but I was just like ecstatic. Like, when am I gonna hold the first edition Shadowless Blastoise? Like, that's the only Blastoise that I need, other than some of the other regular Blastoise that are out there, but just for like the old school Blastoise. So I was just ecstatic, like I was just screaming, I was shaking, and my manager and everybody there, like they were like just looking at me funny, like what's wrong with this kid? And then once they sold, they understood why I was freaking out. They were like, what? People are willing to pay over $1,000 for a single card? So now I'm the Pokemon guy at work. Now, like, whenever we get Pokemon related stuff, I'm the one that gets them, and then I sort through them, and either I make lots or I sell them individually, depending on the card. So I'm the one that usually, you know, puts them out in. And recently we ended up getting 2 Charizards, a base set 2 Charizard, a regular base set Charizard, and base set 2 ended up selling for $380, which is kind of crazy. I didn't expect that one to go that high, especially on eBay. I bid on one and I didn't think I was gonna get it, so I just bid like 100 and something, 100 and like, I think like 110, just because I knew it was gonna go around 200, and just in case for whatever reason. And I actually ended up selling for 120, which is surprisingly, because the condition was actually really good. So as far as I knew, they sell like around 200. And when it sold for 380, I was like, what? And even my coworker said, because he asked me like, how much do you think this would go for, and I'm like, they're roughly gonna go around 300, 2 to 300, or even more depending on the condition. And you know, and then the base set 2 was the first one to get posted, and it just went up. It skyrocketed to like $200 within the first day. The base set Charizard went for 100, and then he asked me, why is this more expensive? I was like, it's not, dude. I don't know why. There's nothing special about that card. It's just the condition is good, so I don't think it's gonna go for more than 300. And bam, it sold for 380, and then the base set sold for 300. So it was crazy seeing how much those sold for. Yeah, says PB Games about the Retro GX. Nice, dude. Which one did you get? Did you get the promo or the actual one in the series? Because there's 2, by the way. I like this conversation about Pokemon and nostalgia. It's amazing, says Singberry. Derek Shoro, personally, are you going to open any celebrations Pokemon TCG cards? There is a reprint of the base set Blastoise. The $300 comment was about the Blastoise card. Yeah, $300 for a base set Blastoise Shadowless. That's the most I spent on a card. Alright, so let me just change and then we can just talk. But now I have like 10 Blastoise, dude. Base set Blastoise. I just needed the Shadowless to complete my Shadowless Venusaur, Shadowless Charizard, and Shadowless Blastoise. I had Shadowless Charizard and Shadowless Venusaur, and I just needed my favorite one. So I decided to spend $300 for that, man. So I know about money and nostalgia. I spent quite a lot of money over the years. And about the celebrations, Derek, yes, I actually bought quite a bit of celebrations. I'm actually overdrafted, unfortunately. I got a message today. They all charged me at the same time, I guess because it came out today. You know, it's something that I wasn't looking into. And unfortunately, I ended up pre-ordering 3 boxes from GameStop at $40 each. So they charged me like 130 or 120, I can't remember. Oh, I pressed B instead of A. I ended up buying 2 really expensive ones. I ended up getting the Charizard and the Sylveon on eBay. for $80, which is freaking outrageous, but that's the cheapest ones that I could have gotten. So I got those coming in the way. For my subscription, I ended up getting one of each, one of the Elite Trainer boxes, one of the Pikachu Pin Collection boxes, one of the Salamence, one of the what is the sword Pokemon? Sensation. I got the Saiyan box, so I got one of each, but I don't know when I'm gonna get them, man, to be honest. So I spent a lot of on that. So let me know, have you opened any, dude? Because I want to see what you got, dude. If you could post them up somewhere, you know, that'd be really cool. I need to start up a Discord. That way we can share everything between all of us. Inkberry, look us bonding, it's amazing, says Inkberry. Yeah, just leave everybody just reliving our childhoods, or even now, you know. Derek Show, remember that video? Oh, you remember that, Derek? I was shaking, dude. You didn't even know how much I was shaking. Eminence Mask, I admit that my profile pic isn't my best drawing. I mustn't brag about it too much. No, don't say that, Eminence. You're like, I haven't seen it. I can't see it. It's too small for me to see what it is. But if you want to share it, you know, send it to my email. The email should be in the description of this video. It's teamrocketdraws@yahoo. Send it to me. I'll even post it on my next drawing video. So if you have any drawings that you want to share, like don't downgrade yourself, because you know your drawing is amazing. I'm pretty sure it is, even though I haven't seen it. But trust me, you should never say that about yourself, because it's like Pokemon. You level up every day. The more you draw, the more you level up. So regardless of what level you are, you know what I mean. You know, you should be happy with that, because it's still really cool. Okay, we got there's nothing wrong with it, don't worry, your drawing is fine. See, just like Game Barry says. Has anyone here ever played or heard of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Yes, Eminence. I don't know if somebody already replied to it, but I did make a live stream of it. I had probably like 5 live streams where we live streamed it, which was pretty fun. It's something that I need to bring back. I just recently started live streaming again, so all these games are games that I might live stream in the future. Actually, TRD had live stream about that Pokemon game, exactly, just like Barry says. You can find it in his live stream playlist on his channel. And Eminence says cool. Yeah, so I don't know if you're a subscriber or whatever, or I think just by watching some of my videos, you should some of my videos should come up. So just in case we ever live stream again any game, you know, you're welcome to always join us, and yeah, to the party. Derek played the original Mystery Dungeon years ago. It was fun. Which one was the original one? I played something Sky. Legends of the Sky? No, it wasn't Legends of the Sky. I forgot what it was called. And I know that's not one of the newest ones, but it's up there. Alright, so we leveled them up. So now let's go ahead, because now they should all be level 5. And I'm talking about the other two, not yeah, they're both level 5 now, so let's switch them up. All right, guys, so let's move up. Time to just keep going. Eminence, in the newest Mystery Dungeon on Switch, there aren't player gender exclusive Pokemon. Also, it's a remake of Red and Blue Rescue Team. Oh, they have it for the Switch. All right, that'd be a cool one to redo then. Right now I'm playing Spyro on the Switch, and I also don't laugh at me, I ended up downloading a Lego one. I forgot what it was, like Lego Avengers. I can't remember what it was. I just got it just because it was really cheap. I got it on sale, and I was like, you know what, this would be a fun game to play. I never played any of the Lego games, and I recently watched the Lego Masters show. And I kind of got into Lego, especially because at work we get pounds and pounds of Legos. Like every day I see Legos. So I don't know, that's why I started watching it, because they sell for a lot of money as well. So I was like, what's so interesting about Legos? I watched the Lego Masters, I believe, on Hulu, or I think it was Hulu. And then I was like, okay, this is why people like Legos. I go on shopping and actually try to buy some, but I bid on a box of like a 20-pound box. I bid $70 and I lost it. When I've had coffee and that's what I need to get going, it would be Derek, it would cool to see you open something for the set. It is too expensive for me, 40% over retail, $9 to $10 a pack, 4 card packs. Someday I'll get a pack or two. Yeah, well, dude, like, this is something that I've been trying to do for the longest time, is giveaways. So I don't know, maybe that could be a thing. I could do a giveaway that you could enter. I just need to set up the whole PO box. That'd be really cool to do giveaways. I think even here, dude, just playing the game. Like, if there's a way we could do a giveaway, like, I'd be happy to, as long as you're in the United States. Because in the Pokemon Snap videos, I was giving, like, Amazon cards. And I had issues with people that were in other countries. I just couldn't, you know, it doesn't work the same for them. Alright, so Inkberry, I haven't played a mystery dungeon game actually. Eminence, Red Blue was the first games. The 3 Explorer games were the second ones. Okay, so Explorers of the Sky, there you go. Elixir D, no judgment, Lego games are amazing, okay? Hey, I ain't judging, I just want to know why they were selling for so much. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon, I suppose, so this is what I didn't want to do. But I guess it gives me time to read the chat. No, I ain't judging that on Barry. Actually, like I said, I bid on a 20-pound lot, but I lost. I bid $70 and I lost it. Eminence, then Gates to Infinity, then Super Mystery Dungeon. Ooh. Derek, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team, 2005, I think. Alright. And Inkberry, Lego games are just a top tier type game to me. GT, or gotta go. Alright, Eminence, thank you for stopping by. Inkberry says no. Oh well, it was fun having you. I'll be back next time, no worries. See you, says Derek. And okay, good night, have a good day. Or have a good day, depending where you're from. And here, take this too. Ooh, a Teachy TV. I forgot about this. I think this is the only game where we get one of these, right? Alright, so let's just like, do some exploring in some other houses. Okay, good night. And alright, just rereading that. Alright, my daddy loves Pokemon too, so there's a Spearow down there. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. True. I mean, now I have a whole team of people that can help me, right? So this is the Team Rocket Gym. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. It's me, Team Rocket. Radiant City Pokemon Gym. This is the last gym that we have to go across. So, alright guys. Ooh, trainer tips. Catch Pokemon and expand your collection. The money you have, the easier it is to battle. So, this is gonna be another route. So, this is another route where we could catch a Pokemon. Alright, so let's just move ahead and see. Alright, so yeah. This is... Oh no, we have the Viridian Forest. What do you guys think I should do? Here, I think it's just... I don't think there's anything specific here. I don't remember there being anything specific that's not in the other ones. But once we go into the Viridian Forest, we're gonna have, you know, Weedle, Caterpie, and stuff like that. So... Oh, no, that's a different area. That's a completely different area. Look, if we go in here... It's gonna be a completely different area, so we could actually capture one over here. Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one already? Yes, I have. We got Nover. Are you going to Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. No, actually, I remember it quite good. Yeah, so it's a different route. I mean, not a route, but it's a different area, which I'm gonna consider it. So that should be a different Pokemon that we could capture it. So let's just capture another one here. Wait, is this the same route as down there where we captured wait guys, I just want to double check. I don't want to cheat. So the route that heads to Viridian City, is it route 2 as well, or what route is this? Route 1. Alright, so we're able to capture one up there. I just wanted to double check. I wasn't sure. Inkberry, actually, I've always wondered this. What made you come up with the name Team Rocket Draw? Says Inkberry. Inkberry, also, can you just solo the forest with Charmander? Oh, I could just solo, yeah. Forest is fun. Says Derek. Oh wait, can get a bug type? Yes, both are new. Okay. Sorry, Derek. I didn't read it fast enough. So let's go ahead and see what Pokemon we can capture here. And I don't know who's here that is next, because you named Kong, right, Derek? Sorry if I forget. It's a lot going on, a lot of comments, a lot of stuff going on. Was it Derek or who's next? No, was it Pebbles or PB Games? I think it was PB Games who named Kong, right? Chill Cat. Oh no, okay, so it's a Rattata, so this is not gonna count. So we said that it had to be a new Pokemon in order for us to capture. Okay, so Derek is next. That's Inkberry. All right. Oh wow, that's funny. All right, so on my OBS it showed something cat, what I said, and then I look at the chat and it's the cat in a box. So instead of showing me the emoji, it told me what it was. Okay, it's another Rattata. No, I've never named anything. All right, so you're next, Derek. Most likely I'm gonna encounter a PG, because I feel like that's the only other Pokemon that would be in this area, which is one that we want for sure. Or it could just be a bunch of Rattatas. And just in case you guys are like are joining just now, we said that the new Pokemon that we encounter on every route, we changed it up where it has to be a new Pokemon. There we go. So we'll see if I capture it. I am important, says Derek. Virtual hug. Yeah, of course you are, man. And that wasn't sarcastic. I meant that. Don't want you to think it was sarcastic. I appreciate all of you that could join me in these live streams. So yes, you are very important. What I do? All right, so I can't choose Kong, because if I choose Kong, it's gonna knock him out with Wing Attack or Gust, whatever it may have. So hopefully it doesn't knock out Snover. I'm so scared, guys. Okay, so I think we would be able to survive a critical hit after this. Okay, and I don't think we'll knock it out even with the critical hit. Oh! I was screaming over here. Alright, let's switch to Salamander. Alright, so I should capture it. Of course, your important, says Singberry. Just throw Pokeballs at it. We got it. I kind of want to do some damage just because I knew that Rattata was higher level, so it would survive a couple hits for sure, even with the criticals. All right, so it's your turn, Derek. PG number 16, the tiny Pokemon at a weight or height of 1 inch or 1 foot, I mean, and it weighs 4 pounds. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on. Foraging for food such as small bugs, caterpillars. Lily, if you catch it. All right, we'll go with Lily. It's interesting because I know a Lily, so it's kind of funny. Yes, give a nickname too. We'll name it Lily. So before I name it, okay, Derek, now for name, Inkberry, Lily it is then. Just making sure that I spell it right, Derek, before I choose. Or press OK. Getting a drink. So just making sure that it is spelled right. even though I can see it, but I just want some confirmation before I choose, because I won't be able to rename some of these till later on. I think it is Lily. We just go with that. I'm pretty sure it's right. I'm just being paranoid. Yeah, says Derek. All right. So there we go. So now let's see what type of Pokemon it is. Oh, I need to go heal it. Oh, I need to heal Rover as well before we actually go in there. So I might have to go back there. Normal, and I don't want to use the potions just because I feel they're gonna come in handy right here in the forest. Just because obviously we could get poisoned. We got Brave Nature. It has Keen Eye, prevents loss of accuracy, which is I think the most common ability for PG. And it seems like she's gonna be an overall. It's a Brave Nature, so I don't know what Brave. I think Brave is gonna be attack, because overall it's all the same, obviously, other than the HP. So maybe it might be an HP Pokemon. I'm not sure, but let's go and heal everybody. Actually, I might heal Lily before we continue, because I don't want it to like, you know, come to it where we get fainted, or some of our Pokemon get knocked out and then Lily's not up to par. That would just make it really bad. So I think we're gonna have to level Lily up for sure, at least level 5. Oh yeah, Berry. Oh yeah, and get antidotes if you can, because some of the poison moves Widow can learn. Yes, I believe I have some already. I'll just double make sure right now that I'll probably have enough. And then after I battle some of the trainers, I'll get some money hopefully, and we could come back and actually get some more as well. So let's check it out. Yeah, we have 3, and I think it should be at least for the first one. First trainer, like I said, we could always just come down here and what's it called? Get some more, because I believe we don't have too much money. We haven't battled anybody yet. I believe we only have like 800. And I'm just being just in case we encounter, like, we use up all our potions, and you know, it'll be handy to buy a potion instead. I'm just being cautious, I guess is the right word for it. Alright, so I didn't mean to do that. I forgot to switch Lily up front. Alright, there we go. So let's just go ahead. Alright, you should be good then, plus the antidote you find in the forest. Yes. It's on the left side, right? I can't remember it being on the left side. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch it to Salamander. I might have to switch Salamander's second spot. I want to choose one of the other ones by accident, even though I don't think they'll get knocked out. There we go. Alright, so it's gonna start getting good. Yeah, but that's actually a really good thing that PB Games had mentioned. Brave Girl, take down Brock and his Onyx. His rocks are going down. I don't know, Derek. I don't know if I want to risk Lily out there on against Brock. I think we're gonna send out Pong to take Brock out. Wait, there was an item on the left. Only know about the ones that on the path you need to take. Yeah, so there's a left side where it's like a dead end, and there's a Pokeball on the ground. And there's always those like items on the ground you can get as well. I believe there's another one in the bottom left, if I'm not mistaken. Wait. Okay, so is Lily, or let's go back. Is Pidgey a girl? Is that why you named it Lily? I didn't even think about that. How's it going, White Tea Fool? Welcome to the stream. Kong is key, yes. That's one of the ones that Inkberry had mentioned that was going to be key. because at the beginning we don't know what we're gonna choose, and Helen ended up choosing Charmander. How's it going? So if you stick long enough, YT Fool, I don't know if it stands for YouTube, or I'm just gonna call you YT. If you stick long enough, I believe you'd be next to name the next Pokemon. Yeah, so it's one of those hidden items on the ground. Inkberry, how are you today or tonight, says Inkberry? Let us know how it's better to refer to you, YT. Alright, so... Oh, I didn't even check. I was gonna check about DG's... Brave girl, Brave Nature PG, and it's a girl. Oh, I didn't even check, huh? Oh yeah, it is Brave Nature, now I remember. Brave girl, and it is a girl. Oh no, I need to go eat. Alright, I'll see you later. No worries, YT Fool. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for stopping by. That was fast. Okay, see you later. Alright, level 12, guys. So our special attack is, it looks like we're gonna be a special attacker and our attack. So we're gonna be an attacking Pokemon, an offense Pokemon for sure. Our speed is actually pretty good as well, so not bad. Have a good night or day, YT Fool. So yeah, about what I was mentioning about PB games, I think he called it Showdown. It's a browser game, so we'll probably be able to fight each other, which would be interesting. There we go. It is a girl, so it's a perfect name. And even though, regardless of the name, gender, we're just gonna choose whatever names, you know. But it's fitting for sure. Brave girl. That's your little girl right there, Derek. What happens if we encounter a shiny? What happens if we encounter a shiny and we're not able to capture it just because it's we already captured a Pokemon in that? So that's gonna be so hard to let it go, I swear, because I've never encountered a shiny in any of my playthroughs. Oh, we were able to get Weedle. Obviously, we're not able to capture it just because we are still in Route 2, but it would have been interesting. So level 5 Weedle too. The other ones are like level 3. The only thing about capturing Weedle or Caterpie is that they're gonna evolve really quick, so they're gonna come in handy towards the beginning. But then after that, you know, they're not really gonna... Oh, Sand Attack. There you go. Alright, I'm probably gonna battle one more time before we go and heal up. Inkberry, if you get a shiny, then Pokemon Nuzlocke likes to play with you. Yeah. That's so sad. So, what are your shiny equals free catch? 1 in 8,012 chances? I don't know, Derek, because we didn't say that at the beginning. That, or it wants to be nice. I don't know. The thing is that the issue with that is that I didn't want to add any rules as we went, just to make it easier on us. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to do there. That'd be so messed up if we do encounter a shiny. And so in any of your playthroughs, have you guys ever encountered any shinies? I've only one of my cousin, the one that I told you that I grew up with, that I played Pokemon with, he actually encountered a shiny, and I think it was after the Viridian Forest, before you get to Pewter Gym, right? That's Brock's gym. And he told me, he's like, hey dude, why is this Pokemon look funny? And back then I had no clue about shinies. I didn't know about shinies. There was no internet, you know what I mean? And not a lot of people played it where they would know about it. And And so he showed it to me. I can't remember what it was. It was probably either Rattata or PG. Those were the only Pokemons that it could have been. And he showed me and I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I was like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with this. Probably the game, you know. Probably there's an issue with the game where, you know, it didn't, you know, there's something wrong with the game. It's like, hopefully it doesn't crash your game. Just, you know, it's whatever. And he knocked it out. And that was the only time that there was ever a shiny encounter in person, at least for me. And it wasn't even me, it was my cousin. Okay, yeah, we should do that, Sessing Berry, and I think you're referring to the shiny. No worries, you be you. I mean, if you guys agree with it, let's go with it, you know? Like, I just don't want people to be like, oh, you're just adding your rules, whatever, just to benefit you or whatever. But hey, I want a shiny. That'd be my first shiny ever. So yes, I would want to keep that shiny, you know? It's better for me. That's something that I could refer to as like, yeah, I have a shiny, or I captured a shiny now that I killed a shiny. You know, so I'm down. If you guys would, you know, it'd be better off to keep it, then yes, I would be down as well. I guess I just want you all of your feedback into it. My first shiny encounter was a Mudbree in Pokemon Sun. Ooh. Did you end up capturing it, Inkberry? But thing is, I never knew what a shiny was, so I just fainted it without knowing what I did. No! See, the same thing. Okay, Lily's level 6. There we go. Alright, should we move up? No, I think we should move up. Let me go heal, and then we'll go into the Viridian Forest. We'll just take that final roll at it so we can avoid adding any more. Alright, so we'll do that then, Derek. We'll go ahead and allow us shinies. One shiny, more shiny. There's a chance to encounter a lot of shinies. So let's just say shinies in general. Alright, guys? Don't give me any, you know, bad feedback on the comment section in case you guys are watching this later on. I probably have seen shinies when I was a kid and never knew anything. No one is telling me in 2006 about shinies. Exactly, dude. I feel like we're the same age, Derek. But yeah, so back then, like, how were you gonna know other than, you know, by word of mouth? Other that, or maybe some of the booklets that you could buy at the store, because back in the day, the actual, was it the Nintendo Power? I forgot which ones were it was. And talking about Nintendo Power, we recently got one at work, the first one ever made, and it sold for, it was like 7 different ones, but I think the first one was the most expensive one, and they sold for like 100 and something, which is kind of crazy if you really think about it. All right, so what should we do, guys? Who should we have up first? So we have Lily right now first, or should I just power through with Salamander? Because how am I gonna level these guys up? Mudbree and Mudsdale are so cool to me. Says Derek, I feel like it would be fun if we all showed off some cards we have. Yes, that'd actually be really cool. So now, okay, so I'm gonna talk to my nephew Ghost, and because he said that he was willing to help me out with the Discord. So that, and a lot of people have been asking about it as well. So it's something that we should do for sure. I made my own personal deck too. Nice. Is it like for recent cards? I never played with those Pokemons, Mudbree or Mudsdale. I think I battled against them in Pokemon Black and White. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so go with Rattata. We don't have no Rattata. It's no Inkberry. Kong needs to gain levels. So should we go with Kong or... Oh yeah, Kong we needed to level up in order to fight the gym. There isn't... I think Kong is weak against Bug, right? I believe... yeah, sometimes switch out Pokemon and update it from time to time. Sorry guys, I know the game stopped, but it's because I'm on my Fighting type weakness. Fighting type Pokemon have 3 weaknesses: Fairy, Flying, and Psychic. Alright, so it's none of those. Alright, so there's not then I think it's what's weak against poison? I mean bug types. I believe it's dragon, right? Yeah, sometimes switch out Pokemon. Alright. So I believe it's dragon types that are weak against bug types and ghost? Ghosts are weak against bug, right? Alright, so let's go with Kong. And let's just go ahead and switch Salamander. I think Lately or Salamander would be a good option. Switch Train, Kong, and Charmander. Yes, that's that was my plan as well, Derek. So should we do that? No, it's psychic types. Okay, for weaknesses against fighting. So since how do I back up? Psychic types are weak against bug. No, are they? So it's a vice versa? Because it said that oh, psychic are weak against fighting bug. Okay. Salamander, sorry, says Derek. Psychic and dark is what I know. Okay, that makes sense. And dragon, is it dragon or ice? I can't remember. It's one of those two. I don't think it makes sense for it to be ice, so it has to be dragon types. I came in here with some friends too, catch us some Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Alright, so we're gonna be able to capture one as well. So this is where I had mentioned. I'm so scared, guys. I feel like we're gonna lose one here. Man, I believe there's a hidden item down here. Alright, so it's gonna be a Weedle. It's not gonna be Caterpie. I kinda wanted Weedle. Caterpie, I mean. I kinda wanted a Caterpie. Alright, so we're level 5. What should I do? Should I attack it or should I just throw switch to Salamander and throw a Pokeball? Inkberry says, Weedle, drum roll. What? See, this is where it makes it so complicated. Call this a Inkberry. Yes, you did. What should we do here? I don't know what to do here. Should we attack it and then try to capture it? Or should I just switch and try to capture it? The thing is, I don't know if Scratch is gonna be so I don't know Weedle's defense. I don't know his nature, so it might, you know, weaken it. What do you guys think? Elbow cough. So the actual name of that emoji, Derek, is elbow cough. Throw one Pokeball now, and if it gets out, switch and throw another one. All right. So first off the bat, only have 5. So I need to buy some more with. Come on. Yes, there we go. That's what's up. One scratch is fine. I think it's 100%. All right, Derek. We didn't have to do it. We ended up capturing on the first one. I need to get some. What are they? The fastballs. And I'm gonna have to invest in fastballs. I don't think we could get those at the beginning though. Alright, so Weedle, boom, let's go, says Singberry. Alright, so who would be next? So since Derek right now is the last one that chose, so the next nickname would be you, Inkberry. Alright, so it's Weedle, the hairy Pokemon. What? I know, I mean, caterpillars are, yeah, caterpillars like a Weedle are really hairy, but it doesn't look like it has any hair. Hairy Pokemon, height of 1 foot, and it weighs 7.1, so it weighs more than a Rattata, like almost twice as much. Often found in forests and grasslands, it has a sharp, toxic barb of around 2 inches on top of its head. So it's, yeah, it's like a foot long. It's actually a pretty big caterpillar. I thought it was dab. Well, yeah, well, that's the dabbing emoji, but the way that YouTube recognizes it, because like I said on my OBS, it doesn't show me the emoji. It shows me like the actual name, like whatever they named it. So for me, it says elbow cough. So I was like, what's an elbow cough? And then I look at the emoji that you put, and it is the dab. But it was just a little interesting thing to put out there. All right, so I thought it was dab. Woo, says Derek. Okay, YT Fu is back. Hi, welcome back. Says Inkberry. You get to name a Pokemon. YT, it's your turn to name the Pokemon. All right, so you get a pick, YT. What do you want to name Widow? Alright, so Inkberry, drum roll. I wish I could do that. I need to get a soundboard to do these drum rolls and stuff like that. They're really expensive though, and I need to commit more to streaming in order to really buy one and invest in one. And the name is... By the way, if you guys watch my Pokemon card openings, the reason that I do the drum roll now is because of Inkberry. Sharpie, there we go. Nice. Inkberry says Sharpie. There we go. All right, we'll go with Sharpie. The sharp point, on top of his head. All right, so we'll go with Sharpie. I'll spell it the way you spelled it out as well. Darichota says cool name. Yeah. How do I go back? Okay. Nice. This is gonna be probably one of the ones that I mentioned more, just because it's kind of cool to say Sharpie. It just fits. Is this how you spelled it? Oh no, Sharpie. All right, so I'm wrong. Cool name. Thanks, SYT. I was right. I don't know why I erased that at the beginning. Alright, so Sharpie. Yeah, Sharpie. Let's go, Sharpie. Alright, so let's check out Sharpie. Oh, we're getting our team together. It's just gonna be so sad when one of them just goes out. I swear. So I see why now the Nuzlocks are fun, because you get attached, and I see why. At the beginning I was like, I mean, you get kind of attached, but it's whatever. But now that I'm actually playing it, especially because you guys are naming them, like it hurts more if I lose them now. Modest, so it's modest in nature, and it has shield dust, prevents added effects. Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen that ability before. Prevents added effects. So it can be poison, it can be like paralyzed, it can be slapped. Is that what shield does this? It is great, says Derek. This is really fun. I love this stream. Yes, I'm actually having a lot of fun, even though there's not a lot of gameplay, but I've done a lot of talking. But I'm glad I brought something to drink, because yeah, I could probably hear my voice getting a little bit coarse. But like my girlfriend says, you talk a lot, so you should be used to it. Alright, so our attack is 6, defense is 7, we're level 3, so that kind of makes sense. So I think it's gonna be more of a defensive Pokemon. I like the speed though, so hopefully it stays there. And I know it's too early to really see what it's gonna be, but just off the bat, it seems like it's going to be more of a defensive Pokemon, which is what we need, especially the special defense. That's going to come in handy quite a bit, to be honest. Alright, so let's just move on. Alright, so I believe there's an item right here, Inkberry? No? Oh, no. Is it in the top left corner? I know there's a hidden item around here. Alright, let's just go ahead and scratch. Oh man, that I was puckering right there. I'm just gonna switch. I don't want to risk it. I know that he won't do nothing, but I know he's gonna do so much damage to Kong, and I don't want to go back and use a potion or go back and heal him. And obviously Salamander is gonna take less damage, and we could knock it out in one shot. By the way, just in case you guys are wondering why I'm switching. My dad off. Beedrill is a good Pokemon, says Sinkberry. YT, my internet is bad. My dad off, it's to refresh. Alright, no worries. Not there. I don't know any other hidden moves. Oh, it's not here? You sure it's not here? I kind of remember there being something here. But I could be completely wrong, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it, because I'm just risking encountering more Weedles. And we're not gonna get too much off of these, and I don't want to risk Kong getting any damage on him. It's so complicated. The thing is that this game is so grindy as well. Inkberry, you're fine, YT. If you ever want to watch the stream, it'll be in the live stream playlist on his channel. Yes. Man, Inkberry, like, you're making me feel bad. I'm missing out on all this stuff I could say, so thank you for everything. So this is the item that I meant on the left side. Oh, it is a Pokeball. I'm pretty sure there's some item down there, Inkberry, but I don't want to Oh! No! I could have gotten a Pikachu! I don't remember being able to get a Pikachu in Fire Red. I thought it was in Leaf Green. Oh no! Pikachu shouldn't know any moves that might damage us. I'm so scared. I don't want to lose Kong. Sorry guys, I don't want to lose Kong. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling, and I'm just gonna go with Salamander. Oh man. It's just growled anyways. We could have gotten a Pikachu. He's so strong. I would have so wanted the Raichu. No, says Derek. Man. That's what a moderator does. Helps the YouTuber with things and moderating the streams. Like, you didn't even know how helpful that is, Inkberry. I watch a lot of live streams, and they do so much, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, what would you do without moderators, right? We could have gotten a Pikachu. Bro, says YT. The most effective move it could know, it's Thunder Shock. Alright. Let's just go ahead and first battle? No? I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. I don't remember there being Pikachus here. The most effective move it could know is Thunder Shock. I mean, I like Beedrill just because it knows poison, but I just kind of wanted Caterpie because of Beedrill, because of Butterfree knowing paralyzed powder. I forgot what it was called. And sleep powder and stuff like that. Alright, I don't think Caterpie is gonna knock us out. Yeah, let's just go and leave it to Kong. There we go, we got a critical as well. I'm just scared of Weedle because of the poison. The poison stings. Nice, Kong. Alright, so we ended up getting a lot more attack, which I think... Oh, special attack. I mean, he's not a special attacker at all. You know, the only thing would be need to go. Bye-bye, says YT, no worries. The most... Derek, Vivid Voltage, Rainbow, Mega, Chunker. Yeah. I got the regular one. The chubby Pikachu. Chunky Pikachu. I got the regular one. I don't have the rainbow, though. It'd be amazing. I have a coworker that did get them, though. He ended up selling them, though. Ooh, low kick. That's a really good move. That's basically what we're going to be using for to fight Brock. I'll watch the live later, says YT. Inkberry, bye YT, see you later. And bye, says Derek as well, YT. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna use Kong to battle any Caterpies. And then we'll just go ahead and come on, let's battle him. I think this one's gonna have like a full team. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he's level 6. Alright, so we're gonna kind of have to go with Salamander throughout the whole game. The good thing is that we're just gonna plow through all these Pokemon with Ember. First trainer battle, says Sinkberry. Oh, it is, huh? A bug catcher text about to send out Caterpie. Let's send out another Pokemon. Let's go with Lily. Let's level up Lily. I don't want to send out Kong because I realize he's actually hurt right now. Oh, nice. Yeah, Caterpie doesn't have too much of a great attack. You got this, let's go. I mean, having Salamander, we're just gonna wreck this kid for sure. I mean, it's a lot easier to battle Caterpies. I know it makes it a lot slower, especially here or like with Metapods having Harden, even the Kakunas, but I mean, they're easier to battle, and look at that, we get quite a bit of levels too. So this is making me happy for sure. At some points, send out Sharpie to get a little XP as well. Oh, I forgot about Sharpie. What level is Sharpie? I didn't mean to do that. Lily, so hard. Oh, we didn't level up Sharpie at all. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna have to probably go back and level Sharpie. Or actually up here as well. The thing is, I don't want to risk it. Okay, so if I do, okay, let me move out of the way. If we do battle these guys, I shouldn't be trapped right where I can't switch. It's only specific Pokemon that have the abilities like what was it, Trapinch? I think he has that ability where he traps you in. So let's just go ahead, and I know it's risking it a lot, but I don't think there should be any issue with switching to Salamander next. I think we should always go first. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. I ain't going nowhere, kid. And anyways, it's a Weedle, so it wouldn't be too effective if we do get a hit on us. I'm so scared, guys. This one of the biggest issues here is that poison stink. Oh man, I swear I'm sweating just to that. He's gonna get quite a few levels, I think 5. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, he's gonna send out a Weedle. Let's just go ahead and send out Sharpie as well. I want him at least level 5 because all the Pokemon that we're encountering now are around 5, 6. So if he's at least 5, he'll be able to take a hit, and then we'll be able to switch, just in case, like, you know. Speed fell. No worries. Guys, we've live streamed for over 2 hours. That's crazy. It doesn't feel like 2 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes to be specific. 2 minutes and 36 to be more specific. Alright, so man, I wish I could re-battle the trainers like without needing. Oh, he's gonna get a lot of levels with Kakuna. I mean, I could have probably battled Kakuna with the Sharpie, but it would have taken probably all my moves in order to knock it out. Because the only thing that Kakuna is going to use is Harden, right? I've always liked Kakuna. I really like the... Was it Jungle? The Kakuna from Jungle? I always really liked that card. Derek Shoto, gotta go. Thank you for the fun time, guys. Ooh, thank you, Derek. You didn't have to, man. Appreciate those $2. That's officially my first thing, man. Appreciate that. You got a little thanks. Derek Shoto super chatted $2. Appreciate that, my friend. Yo, Derek coming in with the $2, says Sinkberry. Thank you for spending some time, bro. Appreciate it, man. And you guys don't have to donate at all, but regardless, I appreciate it. That's my very first donation, so thank you, man. I appreciate it. You have a better time, says Sinkberry. Nice. So we actually leveled Salamander. Oh, there we go. Inkberry, have a good night, Derek. Good day, good night. It was a fun time for sure, so I appreciate it. Can never say it enough. That totally stinks. I'm going to catch some stronger ones. All right, so I kind of want to have to go and don't worry, bro. I'll take care of Lily for you. All right, so let's go and heal up. I know we could probably move on, but I'm just scared of just risking anybody, to be honest. I might have to make the alerts a little bit bigger. I realized you can barely even see the name. All right, let's move on. But yeah, no, that'd be a great thing to do something where we could show off our collection. So for sure, I'll try to set up a Discord. I just don't know too much about it, so that's the issue that I encounter. I mean, I could always look up videos, tutorials, right, on how to set that up and everything, but my nephew said for sure he would help me. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so let's move on. I really wanted that Pikachu though, Inkberry. That Pikachu, man, I didn't even know he was in this game. I thought it was in Leaf Green. That would have been, but that's the kind of part of the game, right, where you don't know who you're gonna end up getting. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, Antidote, this is the one that you mentioned, right? Alright, so I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. No worries, man. I'm a wreck you. You have a better time. I'm just rereading those comments. I can't lie, the Pikachu would probably die fast. Do you think so? I mean, because it would have really helped out with Misty, the next gym after Brock. Because I think we have the game like made with Charmander with Metal Claw and with Kong. Derek, be well, guys. Going through some rough times. Your videos, streams are always relaxing. Also at Inkberry, thank you, you too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Derek. It's just, you know, it's just for now, man. It's just something that, you know what I mean, unfortunately you have to deal with, but you know, it's just only for now. There's always, you know, tomorrow, so it could only get better, you know what I mean? So just hang in there, bro, and I wish you the best for sure. Hope things get better, says Inkberry. Yeah, man, just hang in there, and like I said, you know, there's always a sunrise the next day, you know. Yeah, I've been not too long ago, I was going through some rough times as well, and it kind of drains you out a lot, so I know how it feels, bros. But you know, like I said, tomorrow is another day. Stay positive, you know, things will always get better, and yeah, we're always here for you, man. I'm sure Inkberry as well. So let's just move on, or should we battle Caterpie. Now let's actually switch. We're still gonna get quite a few levels. If it wasn't a trainer, I probably wouldn't have switched. I would have probably just gone for it, but yeah, Derek, my email's also there, bro. If you ever just want to talk, man, you know, if you know, you're always welcome to just, you know, email me if you just want somebody to talk to. Like, regardless, this goes to any of you, you know, if you just want to talk, my email's out there, man, and for whatever, you know. All right, so I don't want to switch. I want to keep this. Oh, actually, I didn't want to switch. What am I doing? All right, so let's actually switch. I don't think Caterpie's gonna do much, so let's go with Kong. I kind of made a mistake right there. Let's switch to Salamander. All right, so who would be the next person for the next route? I know there's 4 people here. I don't know. There should be a new person. If you guys want to comment down below, you would be the next person to name the next Pokemon we encounter. So there's a few of you guys on here, so feel free to comment below, and that way you could be the next person in line to give a nickname. Oh no, oh boo, nothing went right. Derek, just gotta keep going. Thank you so much, guys. Your guys' words mean so much to me. See you soon, friends. All right, man, have a good night. Like I mentioned, we're always here for you, and I'm sorry for, you know, for the hard times. I lost some of my allowance, $96. That's a lot of allowance, man. I didn't even get an allowance as a kid, unfortunately. Mink Berry, see you soon, Derek. Okay, so that was just to evade that trainer up there. Ooh. You think we could poison it? That way we could do a lot of damage to it? I think we could poison it and then it's gonna die to being poisoned. And then all the XP will go to Sharpie. I always like Metapod, so I don't know. Not as a Pokemon to use, but just for the way it looks and the cards. So Poison's actually gonna do way more damage than my Poison's thing. Oh, what? What ability was that? Wild Metapod use Harden. Defense Rose. Wild Metapod shed skin. Wow, it has shed skin. I had to watch the actual video, the ones that you guys are watching, and like I mentioned before, there's like a few seconds delayed, not even a couple. It's like a few seconds delayed, and so I was able to reread what it said. Oh, that's actually a really cool way of doing it, but I don't think it would go back to. Oh, he actually, I guess it doesn't always work. I guess there's a small chance for him to shed the skin and take that out. Nice, level 6 for Sharpie. Shed skin is a good ability, but that would only be for Metapod, right, Inkberry? Would it switch once it goes into Butterfree? So I believe he levels up at level 7 or level 9. I think the final level is like 12 or something, right? To Beedrill, or 16. Can't remember the evolutions, but I know it levels up really quick. Let's go and see if we could actually take out this Caterpie as well. I mean, we still have all our health, and we always have that shot at poison in it, so it's gonna be good XP for Sharpie for sure. Even though it might take a little bit longer, but it will gain that extra XP. Oh wow, it's not getting poisoned unless it has the ability not to get poisoned. So even with that critical hit, you guys notice it didn't do too much damage. And it doesn't want to get poisoned, man. I always get poisoned the first time, so I don't, doesn't make any sense that this dude's not getting poisoned. Alright, poison sting. Nice. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the live stream because we're at 2 hours and 48 minutes. I don't want to make it too long, so once we hit the 3-hour mark, I'm gonna end it there. And I know I don't want to end it. Pokemon games are one-sided. I know, right? They're always against you for sure, Inkberry. I feel like I always get poisoned when I use like Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, or any of these moves that have a what is it, an 80% chance of hitting. I never hit. I always miss. Like, it's totally one-sided for sure. And then you go to battle the Elite Four, and then Lance hits every single one of them. It don't make sense at all. All right, so let's just go ahead and see. Maybe we could level up. Sharpie for sure with this Metapod, as long as it doesn't have shed skin. So I'm basically gonna end the live stream in 10 minutes. I think once we leave Viridian Forest, right, getting ready for the next one, I guess that makes more sense. It's a good spot to end it at. So I guess it's gonna be in the next live stream, guys. And so I guess the way we should do it, Inkberry, for I don't know if you're gonna be able to join me on the next live stream as well, but maybe we could talk about it right now just in case. There we go. About renaming, like if there's 4 people watching, everybody uses their turn, it will go back to the beginning, and then the last person to ever do it, oh, it does have a shed skin, they could rename and so on. At least it was fun. Yes, Singberry. I think it was more the talking, and also the game gets you excited more than I normally would, other than the, you know, the nostalgia. But yes, I do want to switch. Especially you guys naming them, I feel like I can't let you guys down. So it puts more pressure on me as well to not have them, you know, faint. Sorry, I have the hiccups. And yeah, cycle. Okay, yeah, so let's give a shot to Kong. We're gonna need Kong for sure. And then since basically Metapod can't do anything back. Oh, that didn't do anything. Yeah, it would be go back to the beginning. It'll be like a cycle. And then any new members, they would automatically get, right, like their turn. I feel like, you know, you gotta give new members their shot as well. Or not new members, but new viewers. Regardless of where you are in the cycle, I might, you know, explain that at the beginning, or like keep repeating it throughout. That way, like, nobody gets offended, you know, and like, oh, you skipped me. But at the same time, I want to give everybody a fair chance. So if you're new, you know, then depending on the viewers, you know, it's kind of like not fair for them. Wait, then did King learn low kick? It did. So that's literally what's gonna take us through Brock's gym for sure. Kong. Yes. So that's gonna be really helpful for rock types. Oh wait, when did he learn low kick? On level 6. When we leveled them to level 6. So it was like towards the beginning of here, of when we enter Viridian Forest, I believe. Man, this is taking forever. But no, it was really fun. So I'm gonna try to do the live streams like I mentioned. I'm gonna try to live stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think it's a good amount of live streams. And then if ever live stream like Spyro, another thing, I'll probably do it a different day, like just randomly. And the reason that I'm choosing those days is because I like football, and we have Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night. Ooh, Sharpie is evolving towards the end of the live stream. Dun, dun, this is our first evolution over here for the game. It's kind of like those like videos where it's like, guess that Pokemon when it's just a silhouette, and then they're like, oh, it's obviously a Kakuna, and then it's not a Kakuna, you know, it's like just a random Pokemon just, you know, in the shape of a Kakuna. I don't know if you ever seen those videos, but they were actually really funny. Both Pokemon evolving quickly, they're a lot of fun. Yes, Sharpie is evolving. Drum roll, says Inkberry. Alright, so we got another Weedle. Let's just switch. Hopefully I don't get poisoned. That'd be so sad to get it towards the end. Oh man. I wonder if Kakuna could get poisoned. Is that a thing? Are Kakunas poisonable? TRD found one potion. Oh, so we got 2 potions. In this one. Trainer tips. You can't catch a Pokemon that belongs to someone else. Throw Pokeballs only at wall Pokemon to catch them. I wonder if every single person to first play this game, like, you know, like just Pokemon in general, if they ever try to catch a trainer's Pokemon. Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Let's battle. Alright, so bug catcher Sammy. Why the rush? Actually, not let's battle. Alright, so let's just switch and just wreck this kid. I didn't even see how many Pokemon he had, and I guess for Fire Red it doesn't show you. Usually I was poisoned. In some of the other Pokemon games, there's Pokeballs at the bottom of the HP bar that would let you know how many Pokemon they have. There's an item at the bottom right corner. Is there? That's the one I got, right? It was a potion. Or is there another one? Oh, I guess he only had one Pokemon. I think we could make it, right? Sometimes you can't find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for stuff I dropped. Can you help me? So he's just basically telling us that there's an item around here. I just want to see if we can make it without having to use the antidote. 23. So I think it's just one damage for every hit. 22. 21. 20. This is where my cousin got the shiny. 19. So let me just make sure that we're right and we're not taking too much damage. 18. So we're 18 though. 17. 16. 15. 14. Oh, we're risking everything right here. Alright, so I am right. I risked it! I risked Salamander. Look at that Jigglypuff. It's actually really funny the way it looks. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I think we're gonna end the video right here, the live stream right here, guys. We actually did quite a bit. Let's actually talk to these guys before we move on. I did get the item that you were mentioning, right, Inkberry? And this guy said that there's an item around him, so I'm pretty sure it was like 2 blocks away from him. Pretty sure it was really close to him, but I'm just checking in all these areas, like in the actual middle. We need to get the item finder in order to actually find these. No encounter. Oh yeah, up there, right? That's actually a good idea. We'll save that on the next one. I think that'd be a really cool thing to I'm just gonna run. Oh, we can't escape. Come on, I know I could run. You can't tell me what to do. Let's just knock it out. No, we're not gonna do too much damage. I know if I keep pressing run, we eventually will. But I don't wanna, you know, get poisoned or whatever. I don't know if Kakuna could get poisoned. So we went 3 hours without getting any Pokemon knocked out. Is that crazy or is that crazy? Where is it? I believe it was somewhere around here. I don't know. I'm just gonna go move on. Alright, so I'm just gonna go up there, talk to the people in the building, and then we're probably gonna end the episode there, or the video. I mean, it basically is an episode, part 1. You're doing great so far, keep it up. Yeah, I think we're all doing great. Inkberry. We got, how many Pokemon? We got 4 or 5 Pokemon down. We got them all named. We made it past Viridian City, or Forest, which is one of the ones that I was kind of like iffy about, because I felt we were gonna get one knocked out, especially, you know, having it so low level. I think by now I wouldn't have captured any other Pokemon other than probably Pidgey. The rest of the Pokemon I wouldn't have used that all, so my starter would have been way higher level, so I would have just, you know, plowed through all these Pokemon and just gotten through. Alright, so let's talk to these guys. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process as a technique for racing Pokemon the way they are. So I kind of want to look into that, to the moves, because obviously there's some Pokemon that are able to learn a move before the evolution. Once the evolution, like, they can learn it. Like, I think Arcanine learns Flamethrower like at level like 47 or 52 or something, 60, something crazy like that. When Growlithe could learn it like at level 36 or something. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to find different kinds. Yes, sir. All right, so Route 2, a new Pokemon that we could capture, but like I mentioned, we're gonna save that for the next one. So we made it all the way to Pewter City, guys. We'll just explore Pewter City and most likely battle Brock for the gym and see if we could get the gym badge, and hopefully none of our Pokemon get knocked out, because if you guys remember, for the Nuzlocke, if they get knocked out, that's it. We consider them getting, like, basically we're not able to use them. I don't want to say that, because that's kind of morbid, but yeah, basically we can't use a Pokemon ever again if it gets knocked out, if it gets wiped out. So that's the whole thing about Nuzlocke. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Inkberry. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate that, bro. For stopping by. Appreciate that donation as well. And I know you guys can't hear the sound, but I clicked out of it. So thank you for the donation as well, Derek. It's my first one. Thank you, YT, for joining us. I'm just gonna go through all the people who stopped by and said hello. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Derek, YT, Inkberry. There's a lot of Inkberries. Thank you, Eminence Mask. And remember, if you're rewatching, or you know, if you get to this part, remember you could always send in your drawings to be featured at the beginning of my tutorials. We also got PV Games. Thank you for stopping by, bro, and joining us as well. Appreciate you hanging out. And then I believe that's gonna be it. Oh no, we also got Nox. Thank you for stopping by. Just giving some shout outs. I probably need to write these down somewhere, that way I can remember, that way I don't have to go back. And Helen Wang for sure. So thank you guys, and I guess I can't go higher than Helen Wang. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Whoever's still watching, appreciate it. Oh, it's Snack Monster. Were you lurking this whole time, Snack Monster? You could have chose a Pokemon to name. Say Salamander if you made it this far. So yeah, right, leave a comment in the comment section and leave Salamander. I guess we could do that where like at the end of our video we could do like the first Pokemon, second, and do like that. Thank you for stopping by. So Derek, YT, Eminence, PBB, Snack Monster, Nox, and anyone else who joined. Inkberry, you forgot to mention yourself, bro. But yeah, so thank everybody for stopping by, and it was a fun live stream for sure. So Snack Monster, next time you get a chance to name somebody, so remember that. So thank you everybody for stopping, and yeah, just catch you guys on the next one. Like I mentioned before, the next live stream is most likely gonna be on Tuesday, and I'll try to do it in advance. I'll leave like I'll schedule the live streams in advance, that way we could you guys could know when we're gonna live stream. So thank you guys, and we'll see if you can make it on the next one. I guess Sing Perry, as well as you, Snack Monster, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh yeah, and yours truly, everyone's favorite. There you go, Ink Perry. Me, actually. Yeah, you know I'm playing Ink Perry. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Team Rocket Draws, out.